Hello SN community, welcome back to the SN studio for another Horus Heresy battle report, and a very special report at that, because we are playing at 3,000 points. Our first 3,000 point game as we build out our Horus Heresy armies here in the studio. I'm really excited to get underway. Now, we are playing the War of Lies mission from the Age of Darkness rulebook. It is one of our favorites, and we are playing today on this terrain, which is a shattered strike cruiser called the Fang from the Space Wolves, and we've added a little bit of narrative flavor in there for fun, and that is we're going to have packs of Fenrisian wolves that are now loose from the ship. Maybe they were in the hold somewhere and they are now running wild across the battlefield. So essentially what we're going to do is we're going to have packs of them. They're going to be moving before we move, and they can do some charges to get onto us, and then what will happen is that myself or Pardo will basically alternate and put different packs of wolves around and have some fun with it, essentially, to see if they can cause a bit of havoc in the middle of this battlefield. Now, without further ado, we have two armies here at 3,000 points today. First of all, I will be commanding, of course, the Traitor Death Guard Legion. And with that, I tried to bring as many different units as I could that hasn't been seen on the table before. Also, in order to spread out the the amount of troops that we have, so that I can actually make a viable army, which I'll explain in a moment. And my opponent today is none other than, yes, the Imperial Fists. Mr. Pardo's favorite are back, and again with some new units put on the table. And the list has changed up a little bit slightly so that you can see again some more variation here in this battle. Now, before we get stuck into the army lists, just want to mention now that on YouTube specifically, on our memberships, we have a new tier, $3.99, and it is dedicated to Horus Heresy content. Now, we already have some reports out there on SN Plus, which our members are enjoying, but obviously we want to get more members, get more support so we can get more armies and just build and grow the channel. Now, you can join that, hit the membership button below, take a look, see what you get, see if you enjoy it. If you enjoy our content already, then yeah, please jump on board. If not, if you can't, just hit subscribe or hit like or comment. It all helps us immensely. You don't know how much it helps us, really, really does. So yeah, appreciate that. Now, without further ado, let's get stuck into the list, starting with Mr. Pardo and the Imperial Fists.
So, we are back with the Imperial Fists on the battlefield after a 3-month absence. A lot of new units, which I can't wait to actually see how they do on the battlefield today. For my Rite of War, I am not using the Stone Gauntlet Rite of War. I just feel it's a bit too much. I think they do need to tweak it a bit, because at the moment, I think it's actually quite broken. So I've gone for Pride of the Legion this time. So basically my veterans, which I don't have, and my Terminators can become troop choices and can become line, which is great. So I've gone for that for today. Leading it all, I have a Praetor. Now, he is my Warlord for today. He has the Solar Marshal Warlord trait, which is a great Imperial Fist specific Warlord trait. He has a Solarite Power Gauntlet and a Volkite Serpenta. I have also given him some Meltabombs and mastercrafted, obviously, his Power Fist. Now, for the new boy in the house, finally painted up, we've got Sigismund himself. I haven't put him as my Warlord, even though I do really dearly want him to be my Warlord, just because I just think that the other Warlord which I picked is just much better than him. But he is a tank by himself. Instant death weapon is just crazy. Really good weapon skill, and when he gets into a duel, he probably always wins, except maybe against the Primarch, and that's maybe. Moving on to troop choices, I have 2 tactical squads, 2 units of 10. Upgrades on the sergeants are a Power Fist, Artificer Armour, and I also have a Vexilia on that unit as well. The 2 units are identical. I also have, obviously because of this Rite of War, 2 compulsory Cataphractii units in the troop slots, so they basically gain line. 2 of them are completely different. I've got a unit of 5, all of them wielding a dual lightning claws and a grenade harness on the sergeant. For my second Terminator squad, again a unit of 5, I've got all of them with a Solarite Power Gauntlets, except for the sergeant, who's rocking a Power Sword for today. All the rest have combi bolters, except for one of them, which is a Heavy Flamer, upgraded to a Heavy Flamer there. Both of these units have a dedicated transport. 2 Proteus Land Raiders, obviously with the twin-linked heavy bolter, because who doesn't like hitting on twos with every bolter weapon on the army? So they will be riding that for some extra protection. For my fast attack for today, I have a unit of 20 Phalanx Wardens. Yes, you heard me right, a unit of 20. Apart from them only having 1 wound and their weapons being unwieldy, they are very, very resilient, and this is why I bought them for today, just to be as resilient as possible. Add Sigismund to them so they're fearless, and just they're very, very tough to actually take out of the battlefield. I have some upgrades on them. I've got a Vexilia, and the Sergeant is rocking Artificer armor and a Thunder Hammer. In heavy support, we have a Spartan for today. Again, twin-linked heavy bolter on it. I also have flare shields to make it as resilient as possible. And obviously, this will be the dedicated transport, obviously, for the big unit of Phalanx, and as well for Sigismund, and probably 1 extra character in there. Now, moving to the all-important elites, I have a Apothecary. Again, I've upgraded him to have Artificer armor, and obviously he will be attached to the big unit of Phalanx Wardens, just because it makes it even more difficult to actually bring them down. Apart from that, and finishing off my list, I've got 2 Contemptor Dreadnoughts. Gravis Power Fists and Gravis Autocannons on both, and they are a menace on the table. If you play Horus Heresy, you know how good Dreadnoughts are. With that said, that is my list for today. Let's take a look at DC's Death Guards coming up next.
Yes, the Death Guard have returned. The 14th Legion are here to conquer all. Now, 3,000 points, and I built it specifically around the Rite of War, the Reaping. Now, I'll quickly go over what that does. Essentially, I can take veteran units as troop choices, and I can take heavy support units as non-compulsory troop choices, which basically expands my elite and heavy support slots quite a lot. Now, the limitations is I can't run, or I can't use any of my reactions in the movement phase that related to movement. So it kind of takes away, but I get a lot of good stuff on the table because of it, and I wanted to give it a go. I didn't want to try I've tried the other one before. Let's give this one a shot. So the Reaping it is. Now it is led by none other than probably my favorite, Callus Typhon. I was thinking about bringing Morty himself, but I thought, you know what, we're going to save the Primarch battle for another day. So I brought Callus Typhon. He's probably my favorite as well. I do like him in 40k. So he's the Warlord, and with him comes the Warlord trait, comes the Reaper. He has himself a retinue of 5 of the Death Shroud Terminators, and they themselves have a dedicated transport that is a Proteus Land Raider, and I've upgraded the hull to have extra twin-linked las cannon in there. Now, he's my only character, Callus Typhon, so going over into troop choices, I have a lot. Starting off, I have a big brick of 20 Tactical Marines. I've also upgraded the Sergeant to have Artificer armor and a Power Scythe, and then also I've given them a Legion Vexilla. So that's the 20 of those. Then moving on into the troop choices, we now have 2 squadrons of veterans. They're both identical. Each sergeant has, again, a Power Scythe Artificer armor, and then they have an Alchem Flamer in there, and also a Nuncio Vox. Now, those units are squads of 7, of course, and on top of that, I've given them a a Rhino with Dozer Blades to upgrade. It's modeled that way, but also, it's kind of handy and it looks cool. So they both have Dozer Blades there. Now, along with them in the troop choices, we now have 2 heavy support squads. The first heavy support squad is a unit of 7 Volkite Culverins, and the Sergeant again has Artificer armor. And then supporting them, we have another 7, you can see a theme here, of the missiles, with again the Sergeant having Artificer armor. So that kind of packs out all my troop choices. With the Reaping Rite of War. Then we move on to the elites that we do have. We have an Apothecary Detachment of 2 Apothecaries, one of which has a Power Sword. He's modeled that way, so I gave him the points. We play WYSIWYG here, so that is what he's having. Then we have 2 separate Contemptor Dreadnoughts that are kitted out exactly the same. So they both have autocannons, and then they've actually both given them chain fists, Gravis chain fists, because I wanted to see a little bit different how it works to the usual Power Claw. And in that Chain Fist, they do have heavy Arcane Flamers to boot. So there's 2 of them, which means I'll be deploying them separately during the game, rather than having a talon of a squad of 2. And then moving on in the Elite section, we have ourselves 10 Mortalis Destroyers. Never used these guys before. They'd been on the shelf, too scared to use them. They look too complicated. But no, I wanted to give them a go, and what a time to do it on a 3,000 point game. They have themselves, again, Artificer armor on the Sergeant, and on top of that, I have given them a transport of their own, and they have another Proteus Land Raider with a hull upgrade to have a twin-link las cannon. So again, taking away from the heavy support slots, freeing it up for me to be able to use other things. Now, so that's those, and then we go over to the heavy support slot. We have ourselves a Vindicator, and that Vindicator is there with a Demolisher cannon, and I've also given him some searchlights, just because I had some points spare, so why not? So let's see how he gets on during the game, hopefully helped by the Nuncio Voxes from the veterans. And then also we have ourselves a Vindicator Destroyer, which has that crazy gun, which I'm hoping can punch holes in Pardo's armor, hopefully quite easily, but we shall have to see. So that's the list in its entirety. It's around 3,000 points. So you've seen Pardo's list, you've seen the terrain. Let's get stuck into combat on the battlefield in just a second.
The Fang lay broken, shattered across the landscape as the embers of its cracked form smouldered and burned. Once a strike cruiser of renown for the 6th Legion, now the wolf symbol emblazoned on its hull lay scarred and ruined. Fenrisian wolves, freed from their cages within the hold after the crash, run rampant across the terrain. The Death Guard had successfully brought the beast down, and now they advanced on its final resting place to ensure any survivors would be swiftly dealt with. A glimmer of hope rested in Space Wolf's allies, the Sons of Dawn, who stood ready to defend their brothers as the scythe of the Reaper grew ever closer.
Across the shattered Space Wolf strike cruiser, the Fang, the Imperial Fists face the remorseless Death Guard. Yes, here it is in all its splendor. We are playing, as a reminder, War of Lies from the Age of Darkness rulebook, and we have little pups on the table, some on the back lines of the Imperial Fists, some in the center ground holding that objective, and some at the back. If you missed the narrative at the start, essentially these wolves have poured out of the strike cruiser that survived the crash itself, and now the Death Guard are advancing to sweep through and mop up any survivors, but the stalwart Imperial Fists.
A little bit of little spice to the game.
A little bit of fun.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of fun added in, but yes, you are holding the line, trying to rescue your fellow allies and loyalist brethren. Now, let's go through deployment.
Yep.
Let's start off, because I won the roll-off.
Yes.
I did. A good start to the day. So I will go first.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'll let you go first.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's quite easy. Everything's in bucks, so there's
Yes.
not a lot on the table at this point in the moment. So we've got the first of the 2 Land Raiders. This one has the unit of Lightning Claw Terminators inside. Then we move, and there's the first of the 2 troop choices, Tactical Marine troop choices. Already on one of the objectives, obviously, I don't know if you've actually show
yes.
them where the objectives are.
There's
So
one in the center.
one has to go direct in the center, and then the others
We get to
have
pick.
to go pick, and then they have to be 12 inches away from each other, 12 inches
6 from the table edge.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got one just underneath there, as you can see, and one here, and then yours.
Mine are in a line, basically.
Here,
one there.
and one underneath this land raider, isn't it? Yeah, there
Straight
it
over
is.
there.
So back to the deployment. So first one's there. Basically, they're going to sit put there. They've got their fear no pain and everything for being a tactical marines. First of the two contemptors. Basically, we've put fist on all of our contemptors, so they do want to get stuck in.
I've got chain fists.
You've got chain fists.
Yeah.
A little bit of change. Got the Spartan there in the middle. Obviously,
Yes.
he wants to go and control the middle ground. All the phalanx in there. We've got Sigismund in there. We've got my Praetor in there as well. My Apothecary in there. So yeah, it is a mean-looking bus inside. We've got the second troop choice.
Yes.
Second tactical squad, not the troop choice. Again, obviously with the beside the objective. The second contemptor, ready to move up, and then we've got the last of the units, which is the Proteus Land Raider again, with the unit of fisted Terminators.
Fisted
Terminators.
Indeed.
Ready to fist.
Yes.
Apart from that is it. That is all my list. Everything's embarked, basically.
Yes. As per my Rite of War, I can't take anything off the board either, so everything is on the table. Starting off on this flank, we have a Vindicator with Demolisher, followed by the Proteus with the Death Shroud inside, and of course Callous Typhon himself with his retinue. Then the twin, yes, the Contemptors, very similar. We didn't actually pick this, did we?
Yeah. You didn't put them under Talon, right?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
They're separate. I know, yes.
Deploy.
Yeah, they are separate. Because my Rite of War allows me basically more elite slots and more heavy slots.
Yes.
As you should have remembered at the start. And if you didn't, naughty, naughty. Here, both rhinos contain the 2 squads of 7 veterans, and then the big line of the 20 tactical marines there, holding essentially both. I don't think I can pick both at the end.
No, I think at the end you can only pick
one.
Yeah.
But alas, they still hold it regardless. Then we have the other Land Raider containing the Mortalis Destroyer squad inside, and then my heavy lot on this side. These are actually troop choices, non-compulsory because of my Rite of War, the Reaping. But we have the Volkites and the missiles, and then of course the Laser Destroyer Vindicator.
That's a scary flank.
It's a scary flank.
That's a lot of firepower on one side.
That is scary. Now, before we get onto the roll-offs, I just want to point out how the wolves will work.
Yeah.
And it's before the first, basically, movement battle round. We're going to be seeing where the wolves move.
Yeah.
But in this, at the start, they've just come on the battlefield.
Yeah, and this is their movement already.
Yes.
So like we stated at the beginning, as soon as they have a charge range, they will be charging straight away. So this one's a bit out, so can't charge. This is an 11-inch charge.
Yes.
This is an 11-inch charge, so the wolves might be going into that pack. Obviously, we will be using the specific rules for the Phoenician wolves.
Yes.
That now have a data slate in Horus Heresy as well.
Oh, brilliant.
And apart from that, I just want to mention as well that my 2 Terminator squads have the roles for compulsory troop choices, making them line as well. So I've got 4 units with line.
Beautiful.
Now, I really want to steal the
I really don't want you to steal the initiative.
This side is very, very scary.
Yeah, and
so
because I can move and without penalty because I'm death
move,
guard,
no penalty. Don't even have to move. You've got the range anyway.
Yeah, it's true.
But that Vindicator Laser Destroyer is evil. So here we go. Rainbow dice. They've been charging up all day.
Yes.
I need a 6.
And it's a 1.
That's a bad sign.
That's a bad sign.
You roll a 1 straight away.
Now I'm going to hurt you with my Vindicator.
Yeah, I know.
Here we are, end of the movement phase for the Death Guard, and a little bit of movement that has been done. Positioning myself up because I can get some shots off to see if I can do any damage to these vehicles. So the Vindicator has moved forward. Just 6 so I can fire the Demolisher Cannon normally. There is no night fighting, just as a reminder. War of Lies.
No, War of Lies does not have night fighting.
My searchlights are wasted. But they look cool at least. Now, anyway. So he's moved forward. He's only in range of this Land Raider, so I'm going to hopefully get shot off and see what I can do. I've pivoted slightly and moved forward with the Proteus here, with all the las cannons again bearing down on his yellow brother. Then here we've pushed forward with around the corner with the Rhino, just to get some shots off with the Combi Bolter into those guys. The wolves are there. Now, I will mention the wolves in a moment, but we'll go through the other Dreadnought has pushed this way, and then the other one's just flanked around in order to get some shots off again, potentially onto this Land Raider. just trying to hit the flank really hard. We've stayed put with this squad because we rolled this one off camera and they rolled a 7, so they failed their charge.
They needed an 11.
Yes.
So they've surged.
They surged forward. But I feel bad because I'm going to shoot them.
Yes.
But I need them out of my lines.
Puppy killer.
Yeah, it feels bad. It genuinely does feel bad. Now, over here, we've pushed around with the Volkite squad, but remain stationary everywhere else because we have plenty of range, etc., to shoot various things. And we've, in the center ground, pushed forward here with the Mortalis Destroyer squad, and then kind of tucked in with the Rhino for the next turn.
Bit of cover.
Bit of cover, because I don't want to get too aggressive because you'll just hit me really hard. So
Sort of.
Tentative. So see what I can pop off at least on my turn. So with that being said, are you ready to see what this laser destroyer can do?
Yeah.
I want to create a little bit of suspense before we get over to the other end of the table with the old laser destroyer. I'm building up, aren't I? It's going to be awful.
It probably misses completely.
Yes, knowing me, it probably will. But over here, what we're going to be doing is firing the Demolisher Cannon into what it can fire, and that's that right there. So I'm going to roll these. Hopefully it doesn't skew it. It's a direct hit.
It's a hit.
It's a beautiful thing.
Okay,
Now,
so strength 12.
Strength 12.
So it is ordnance, so you roll 2d6.
2d6.
And pick the highest.
Ooh.
Da-da-da-da. So, no.
That's a glance.
That's
14?
a glance. Yeah, you choose the highest, which is the glance.
Fantastic.
Perfect. Nothing I can do there.
Nothing you can do there.
AP3, isn't it?
It is
anyway.
AP3.
So,
yes.
At least you've done a hull point.
I've done a hull point. You know what? I've done a hull point. Now, let's move straight on. We've got 4 shots from the las cannons on the sponsons. Now, they're not twin-linked, but the one in the middle is, so I'll do that in a second. Okay. So, here we are. 4 las cannon shots going straight into this Land Raider. Yep. Hitting on 3s, of which there are 3 hits. And then wounding on, well, penetrating. On
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 5. So one more glance.
One more. Now I do have Sunder, I believe, on these.
Yep. So you reroll those.
Oh, that's what you want to see.
Yep.
And I'll quickly do my my twin linked las cannon. Okay. Which hits. Ooh. And another 6.
Nice. So that is 3 pens.
3 pens.
Nothing I can do about them because I should. If you have to react at the beginning now, and I'm using that reaction obviously for the Vindicator.
Wait for the big one.
Yeah. So.
Yeah,
that's it. Gone. I think it's got 6 hull points.
It's got 6.
So you have to roll one at a time. This is a glance anyway.
Yes, take that one out.
So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
So the first one
is a +1. So it is immobilized.
And then nothing for you and nothing again. Right?
+1 that is weapon destroyed.
Okay.
One. So
but not enough to blow it up.
Not enough to blow it up. You need to blow it up. So I'm going to check. I think it's got 6 hull points left. Okay. I think it's got 6 hull points to start off. So maybe 1 left. Maybe not. Maybe I'm getting confused with this button.
Could be
So let's check that and see what we get.
Exciting. There we are. The burning wreckage from the Land Raider Proteus as the Terminators have stepped out.
Yeah. 5 hull points. What a start. What was that? 3 6s?
3 6s and 2 glances.
A glance with that and a glance with that. Bonkers.
Amazing.
Wow. At least it's not the newly painted one.
Yeah, at least
Benji, still alive.
So here we go. Need to do a pinning test straight away with these guys.
Yes, I need to do a pinning test. Leadership is 8.
Yeah. They're fine. Nothing wrong there. Okay, so moving on, we're going to fire both of these basically into, even though they're not a squad, but I will be doing both into this squad here to see if I can kill some guys. Yeah. Because
is it 3 shots?
3 shots each, Now they now have no other viable targets really, so let's go for it. So the first one going in, hitting on 2s. They are twin linked. Yeah. So that's all there. Now I need some of those sweet 6s.
Strength 7, right?
Strength 7.
2 to wounds.
2 to wound. So 2 wounds, but nothing rending. So you're all fine there.
2 ups.
Okay. And then rinse and repeat. Here we go. Hitting on 2s. Twin linked. Now give me some of those 6s again. Have I used all my 6s up in the game, guys? No, there's 1. So there's 1 normal and 1 rending.
Okay, so 2 up. Pass. And I'll actually I'll go on the flamer guy.
Okay.
So 4 up.
Hey, totally fine. Not a problem at all. So, do you know the stats of the wolves? Or do we pull those up?
The toughness 3.
Toughness 3. Because I've got 2 shots here.
And 6 up save.
2 shots here with my
4 shots, right? 2 shots.
2 shots. Yeah, twin linked. Going in, so hitting on 3s, twin linked. And that's 2 hits into the wolves and 1 wound into the wolves.
And bolt is an AP.
What AP 5?
Let's
Oh,
check.
AP4?
Because we're not used to checking what a bolter stat is.
You just go straight through.
Let's see. I think they just go straight through. Because I think they're AP...
Must be.
AP5 on a bolter. And they have a 6-up save. So how many went through?
Just one.
Just one. So you've killed one puppy.
Oh, I feel
And they are
so
puppies.
bad.
I just want to mention
don't.
they are puppies.
Don't do that to me,
They are
Pardo.
puppies. Yeah,
That's horrible. Right. Okay, what we're going to do now is go straight into the next Land Raider because I know what I'm firing at. It's going everything into the Spartan.
perfect.
I know it's got flare shields, guys, but I need to try and get those hull points down because I don't want to see what is inside. So, 4 shots from the non-twin linked, hitting on 3s. Oh, that's what you want to see. Now, it's -1 strength here,
Yes.
so I need,
6s.
which is
But you have Sunder.
Sunder. Oh, got 1.
1.
Okay.
Nothing I can
And
do. That's a hull point.
Just quickly do my twin link one, which is a hit, and 2 hull points.
2 hull points.
I'm happy with that. You
Tasty.
know, I'm happy with that.
Yep.
Okay. What to shoot
Just
at?
this flank right now.
This flank. All of these.
Yeah, we can do that off camera.
Yeah,
They're
going in
shooting
there.
yeah.
But there's just these left now. So if I fire at the missiles at the at here, it's only strength 7.
Strength 7, so you can't do anything
about it
to them.
because of the flare
So I
shields.
think everything's going to probably fire at maybe the Contemptor
yes.
and maybe some of the Marines. So let's get line of sight. Let's check line of
Let's
sight
check
properly.
Yeah, exactly.
And get some dice because these are 5 shots each as well.
So many.
We need to prepare some dice.
Delicious.
Okay, we are back, and actually, there's a couple of different changes to where you're going to shoot now. So the Volkites are still shooting at the Dreadnoughts.
Yes.
The missiles are shooting at the Dreadnought as well.
Correct.
Some maybe can't see. We need to check that out. And now the Vindicator laser destroyer is actually firing into that Land Raider and not into the Spartan because obviously it is strength 9. It would go down to strength 8 with flare shield, meaning that you needed 6s to actually land exo shock and all that. You would not be getting that because obviously you can't pen it anymore.
I just don't get my efficiency that I would against that.
Exactly.
So why not try and block 2 of those on the flanks?
Yes.
That would really hurt you.
Yeah.
So
okay, so let's do the... These are the
5
Volkites.
shots apiece for the Volkites.
Hitting on
3s. And then...
Wounding on...
So 5s to wound.
5s to wound.
Because I do have Deflagrate. I don't know if that does anything.
Deflagrate is if a wound goes through, you roll an extra wound to go through as well.
Yeah, that makes
you need 5s and 6s here.
5s and 6s.
Can you grab them all? Yes, you can.
Now, I notoriously hate anything Volkite related.
Okay, so
So
that's
let's
really,
see.
again, a good roll. Wow.
Pretty happy
I need
with
to take
that.
these dice off you. That's far too much. What's that?
Okay.
There's 1 more 5 there.
Yeah.
So how many is that?
So, my friend, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Wow. Wow.
12.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, here we go. We've got 2-up armor, which is good. So no 1s, please. And I'm happy boy. Wow, there's 3 1s already.
3.
Okay,
So
so
now-
you need to roll 3 more dice.
3 more
To
dice.
see if they wound. And
1.
they won 1 more time. So hopefully this isn't a 1 again. No, that was a 5. So 3 wounds dealt.
3 wounds dealt.
What we're going to do is we're going to do the laser destroyer next, and then we'll check the missiles, right?
I think all the missiles can see because they're here.
Perfect.
But you might get cover. No, you're pretty open. I'm not going to give it to you.
I don't need the cover anyway. I've got a 2-up save, which is always better because you are AP3.
Here we go. 3s.
3s to hit. And these are strength 8, so you wound on 3s.
3s.
Okay, only
Close.
wounds
Just 1.
once, right?
Just 1.
Okay, so a 2-up again. And is a 6, meaning that I've just lost 3.
It's okay though. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that's great.
It's great.
But look, this is what a lot of people are saying. You really want to put as many shots as you can into Contemptors because this is how you basically
do it.
down them.
Now,
the big boy, the man himself.
here we go. This is it.
First time on the tabletop,
First
at the
time.
SN studio at least. And here we go. 3 shots hitting on 3's twin linked, right?
It's not twin link. Yes,
Twin linked.
3 shots.
I'm evading, by the way, because you need to tell it now. So here we go.
Here we go. 3s. Twin linked. Oh,
Okay. And now strength 9.
Strength 9.
So you need 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 5s to blast.
I'm going to do 3 times, right?
Yes, unless you roll 2 because it's ordnance.
Okay.
And you choose the highest. That's a pen.
Okay.
Stop rolling those green dice. It's not nice.
So I pick 1, right?
Yes,
Yes.
it doesn't matter. So that's a pen.
That's a pen.
Yeah.
Then
Next one. Nothing.
nothing.
That
9,
nothing.
10,
You need
12.
You need the 5 to glance.
And
Nothing.
Yes,
Because
but now I
you need
roll.
5 2 guns.
But I do have Exo Shock 6 up.
Yes, so if you pen with 1, you roll another one. Which
On a 6 I need.
On a 6, okay. So only 1 goes through. I have evaded. So a 5 up, it ignores it. And I do want it because this weapon is AP 1, so it's very dangerous. That is a 5.
Oh,
lovely.
That's so annoying.
That's why I really didn't want to evade there. For those of you who are probably not happy about me not evading here, this is why I wanted to evade here. It was AP1 weapon on a 5 that it would explode, and two land raiders exploding 1 turn is not a very nice sight.
You know what? He's just warming up. He's warming up.
So are we going to do the miss? No, we've done the miss. That's everything, isn't it?
Just firing these into the wolves.
Okay.
And maybe those. No, you can't see that way. So just those into the wolves.
Do you want to fire a couple, see what happens? Because basically, if you wound them, they're basically dead. So what's that? 2. They haven't moved, have they?
Nope.
So it's 3 shots each.
Yep.
Because of Pride of the Legion and what's the other one called? Something of the Legion. So
16.
just roll all those dice.
I got 18.
18. Let's do 18. I think
20,
18
20 dice.
Okay, hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s. Taking out all those.
Yeah. And then wounding on 3s to kill, basically.
3s to kill.
Yeah.
Gone.
Puppy killer.
Here we are. End of the movement phase, turn 1 for the Imperial Fists, and my counterpart has been far more aggressive than I on the battlefield today.
So I think, right?
Well, I think so.
I've lost a land raider. It's painful.
Oh, I love it.
It's so, and that's a point for you as well because of this mission.
Yes.
For every unit you kill, you get a point.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
So talk us through it, Commander. What has been going on for the Imperial Fists?
Basically, I have to unload most of my units. Like the Spartan has to move up, but I have to deal with some of the armor first. So I haven't gone like full out because I will be where I want to be next turn. So moved up half the distance to actually fire all its shots. This Land Raider has done exactly the same, moved half the distance. I was contemplating a lot about moving its full 12 and not 6.
Yes.
But I do think that I have to fire as many las cannon shots as I can into this Vindicator.
Makes sense.
Mr. First Dreadnought, which has lost 3 wounds already, which is pretty bad.
Beautiful.
Has moved out 8 inches. I now have a 10-inch charge onto this Land Raider, which is pretty good.
And before the comments come rolling in,
yes,
my Rite of War, one of my limitations is I cannot use any reactions
for movement. Unless your specific one you can, right?
But my specific one,
yeah, you can.
I can.
Okay.
Now, so that doesn't mean I could move him back, etc., but I can't, obviously, in that regard. So it's unfortunate.
Easier.
It's easier, yeah.
You normally forget this stuff, so it helps you out.
Just take it out.
The Spartan has moved up. Obviously, this is where you want the Spartan to be, center objective.
It's not what I want.
It's really nice. The Terminators just in front of you have moved up at 6 inches. Obviously, they are heavy type for those new players out there that are watching.
Yes.
You can't run with heavy type.
No, you can't.
So they've stayed moved up 6 inches, slowly moving towards the Demolisher. The good thing about it is that the Demolisher is AP 3. So that blast template isn't that bad. That's why I've kept them together.
Yeah.
And then lastly, that Contemptor has moved up 8 inches. I don't think I can get a charge because obviously if I charge over this, it's a -2. And that need a 12-inch charge onto that Rhino, which I might actually do.
Yeah.
Lastly, the 2 tactical squads have stayed put because they're in a good position.
They are indeed.
They've got Line, they've got Heart of the Legion within an objective, so they get Feel No Pain as well.
Yeah, also
and
good.
the Wolves are coming, but not that bothered. I'm just going to shoot at them as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it off camera so people
Oh,
can't
no, you can't do that to me.
And I'm going to say I just threw some stones.
And they ran away.
They ran away. So that's it. That's my movement.
Okay, brilliant. Let's get on to some shooting coming up. Starting off the shooting phase, we've got Land Raider Proteus Benji going straight in. We're going to put the Heavy Bolter into the Volkite squad in front, and we're going to put the las cannons, unfortunately, into there.
Yes.
I will be evading here.
Okay, and this is the first time that this tank is ever shooting.
Yes.
Let's see how it does.
Let's see how it does. Okay, 4 shots.
So 4 shots, no twin links.
No twin linked.
So that's 3 hits.
Great start.
And then I need 4s to glance. Because you are armor front armor is 13.
13, yes.
So 4s to glance.
2.
And I can sunder this as well.
Yes, you can.
So that's 1 pen and 1 glance.
Yep.
Do I risk it? No, I'll glance it. It won't be.
Oh,
so that's 2 glances.
That's not what I want.
And 1 pen.
Okay, so the glances.
Okay, 5 ups.
Save 1.
Save 1.
Okay, now the pen is
this
the important
one.
one.
He wants.
Oh,
no,
of course.
Okay, so on a roll of a 6, it goes boom. TC.
No.
+1 is shaken.
Which I ignore because I am reinforced.
No, it goes back to shaken, doesn't it? Shaken, yeah.
Crew shake, and crew stand I ignore.
You ignore
because I'm
completely.
reinforced.
Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
So that's 2 hull points, right? Done so far?
2 hull points because you saved 1. Heavy bolter next into your Volkites.
Yes.
Hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s. That is 4 saves.
4 saves. Now, I will do this one at a time and do it on my sergeant.
Ooh, Artificer Armour.
Yes, Artificer Armour all day. And one more. Ah,
yes.
we're okay.
Perfect. Okay, so he's down to 2 hull points.
Down to 2 hull points.
I'm going to go into the Spartan really quickly.
Yep.
Now, I've got Power of Machine Spirit, so I can split fire. If not, I've got defensive weapons on my Heavy Bolter. So the Heavy Bolter is going again into this unit.
Okay, makes sense.
And then I'm going to go 2 Lance Cannons into here.
Okay, yep.
Trying to finish that off. And 2 Lance Cannons are going to go into the Land Raider Proteus.
Understood, okay.
I'm going to go with my... I'm going to try and finish off the Vindicator first.
Okay, nothing I can do here? Twin linked?
Twin linked, thankfully.
Oh, come on!
So that's is 1 hit only.
That's what I want to see.
And looking for 4.
No, Sunder.
Sunder. I'll reroll that
cocked.
one. That's quite cocked, yeah.
Oh!
No. Okay, and then
Beautiful.
2 other into that Land Raider.
Yes.
Which
2
is
hits.
2 hits. Why can't do that? Why couldn't I do that before? Rerolling.
Rerolling.
Sunder. 1 glance. Which
glance.
is just a
Nothing
glance.
I can do yet.
Yeah,
So
I've got 1.
Oh, thank you.
I think you've got 5. Really.
Yes.
Well, I had 5 on mine, so you should have 5 on yours.
In terms of
Taking it down to
reactions,
4.
I can only do 1. I can actually do 2 reactions in the movement phase, ironically, because what he gives me.
Typhus.
But
gives you, right?
it's useless because of my Rite of War, but he's still very strong, so take him anyway.
Perfect.
That's it for shooting there.
Yes, that wasn't the best of shooting.
No, wasn't great.
Now I'm going to think what I'm going to do here. Because I could either finish this off, try and finish this off.
Yep.
But the problem is if I shoot at that target, I can't charge the Land Raider.
Correct.
So, I'm going to have a think.
Put him on the spot. I put him on the spot. I put the camera on quickly because...
I was thinking about it too much.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to shoot everything into this Land Raider.
You are. But before that, we're going to finish...
I'm still thinking about it.
We've got the Heavy Bolter here.
I still have the Heavy Bolter to fire, yeah.
Yes.
So twin linked, yeah. All hits. And then 3s to wound.
Oh,
That is 4
again. So consistent. I will try on Sergeant again.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine. Don't get a 1. Yes. We're
all
okay.
passed. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go... the problem is that I can really finish... It's a 10-inch charge, so it's quite difficult.
Yes.
But I'm feeling lucky today.
You get +1 as well.
I get +1 because...
You move 8.
Okay, so I need a 9. I like that. I'm feeling lucky today. So I'm going to do my 3 autocannon, Gravis autocannons first.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s.
Yes.
All hits.
All hit. That's where you want some 6s
I
again.
need 6s to glance.
Nothing I can do about this.
To pen. Sorry, these are actually pen. These are actually pen.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, nothing I can do. I can't explode it, but see what happens to it. 4 and a 4, so that is shaken as well.
Yeah, which we ignore, so that's okay. So that's 2 wounds down.
2 wounds down. I do have a melter shot as well.
Melter shot, here we go.
Which is a hit.
That's a hit.
And strength 8, so I need a 6 to glance, basically. And there it is. That is another glance. Because I'm not in half range, so it's not armor bane unless I am in half range. Now, lastly, to finish off my turn,
you got
I'm
this
gonna
squad.
Go. That squad can't see anything that it can damage with the strength 4.
Makes sense.
But
you can shoot these wolves if you want to get rid of them.
I'll shoot those wolves. We'll do it off camera.
Yep.
Because I think there's a couple of more pop shots I can do into the wolves.
Fair enough.
So he's going to go into the Land Raider as well. Let's try and start popping some hull points. Yes.
Okay.
So here we go.
Twin linked?
Twin linked, yeah.
Okay.
And, now, and then looking again for 6s to pen.
6s.
Nothing.
Nothing.
And then 1 melter shots again, which is a hit. And needing a 6, nothing.
Okay.
That is it.
That's
what
it.
I'm going to do off camera, I'm going to fire. These guys are going to fire into there.
Yes.
These guys are going to fire into here. And some of these will be firing into here because they haven't moved, meaning that they will get 2 shots instead of 1.
Just get rid of all the wolves.
And that's it. So we're going to do that off camera.
Yep.
Then we'll come back for those charges.
Of course you want to do that off camera. So I refuse to let him just not shoot the dogs off camera and be a puppet killer himself. So we're going to be doing that. But also, just to clarify,
So we've come back to basically, I'm going to do it on camera because obviously the rending on the autocannon, I should have rolled a D3 for each one that went through, because on the roll of a 1 or 2, it would have just been a glance in. So we've rolled for these off camera. 1 was a pen, 1 was a glance. They were both 4s on the penetrating, meaning that basically it's the same thing. You still lost those hull points and you are stunned at the moment.
Which is
so
different.
I did tell you, it's crew shaken you ignore for reinforced, and a crew stunned you still are immobile, you still can't move that next turn.
But I ignore the effects of shooting.
So you don't have to snap fire.
So
we did that with all the autocannons, and we've basically done it properly.
So essentially, my Proteus can't move, and neither can my laser destroyer, but it doesn't matter because they're just going to be shooting as normal.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
So I'm going to do it on camera, so DC is happy.
Yes.
Let's do 5 shots from the Terminators into these dogs.
Cruel man.
All hits. 3s to kill, and that is 4 dead wolves.
4 dead.
Yeah, and then I've got 2, 4, 6, 8 more shots from this unit. Firing in, and that is all hits. 3s to wounds. You do have a cover save here, if you want to roll these really quickly. 5 ups.
5 ups. No, doggy's gone.
And then I will be firing to try and kill those.
You monster.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just to point out, he's killed
7,
double the amount of dogs
8,
that I've killed.
9. Okay.
Space Wolf fans are not happy right now, but they are feral animals at the moment, not with their handlers.
Don't want their teeth to sink into.
Indeed.
They're not that good, but they do have shred, so they can pull out a. So that is that unit dead as well.
Okay, both
I
squads
feel
dead.
really bad.
Yes,
but
maybe more dogs will arrive.
We are in the year 30,000. There's war everywhere.
That is true.
Mad dogs going around. But you have to kill them.
That's actually Shaggy's nickname. Everyone doesn't know. It's Mad Dog.
Mad Dog.
Just one charge in it.
Yeah,
which you need.
I could have had charge on the other side onto the Rhino, but I shot at the Land Raider.
You did.
So with the -2 from the crater, I can't get into
too
it.
far.
So I need a 9 here.
Need a 9.
And I did say I was feeling lucky.
You do.
And this is why. That's it.
Nothing there. Now, I can Overwatch, can I? With my...
No, because they are not defensive weapons.
Even if the hull one, which is...
Even the hull.
Oh,
yeah.
boo.
They have to be... Defensive weapons are strength 6 or lower. And you can also fire, I think, pintle-mounted weapons.
Yes, that's not it.
That's a hull mount.
Yeah, it's stuck in the hull. Yeah. So, okay, in that case, nothing else I can do there.
Yeah, that's the end of the turn.
That's in the turn.
So the wolves will be going away.
Yep.
Well, now, like we stated at the beginning, every turn they will be coming back on our table edges.
We'll do.
You will choose where mine go. Yours will choose where your go, and basically that's it.
Cause a bit of fun. Into turn 2 for the Death Guard. Here we are. End of the movement phase. Turn 2 for the Death Guard. Not a lot has happened, but I will explain in a moment. Mr. Pardo picked this corner for the doggos to come in. I don't know how far they are away from my unit.
I can measure for you straight away.
Yes, thank you, sir. Oh.
I need a 10.
Okay, same here, funny enough. They need a 10.
You need a 10 as well.
Yeah. 10 and 10, because I've gone to this corner.
Yeah.
Less guns over there than over here. So that's why I picked them. Hopefully those dogs can do me proud.
Yes.
Now, on to the movement. We have pushed back slightly with the Vindicator. I'm actually going to target these guys because I can see them. Because it's AP3, see if I can do some serious damage.
Yep.
Now that this has been destroyed. We have pushed across with the 2 Contemptors to get line of sight on some more bits and pieces. We have pushed forward slightly with the Proteus, and now I'm getting side armor here, so no more flare shield nonsense. Hopefully we'll do some damage there. And then we move forward with the Rhino, which then triggered this Contemptor to do a movement and move forward.
Yeah, moving towards,
basically
more towards.
Not what I wanted.
Yeah.
We've stayed put, of course, with this because we had to with this Proteus, and we've stayed embarked, as you can see, on almost everything. Then over, I have to wait.
Cowards.
And then stay put actually everything over here because again, just to get some good shots, etc. So why do I need to move? And then last but not least, once this rolled forward, only obviously half its movement, then out came this squad from the side door, ready to pummel some Terminators if I can. So I will be, flame them first with some Malcolm pistols. And then I will be charging.
Now, you fall in the trap, my friends. I will be using my advanced reaction, which is called
the best defense.
Best defense.
I know
and exactly what I'm doing. So it's really cool and it's really good. And the more I think about it, the better it is because I do have my Solarite gauntlets, which are strength 10. So with your battle hardened +1, I can still instant kill you.
Oh no!
But you will be striking first. But I believe your weapons are AP3.
They are AP3,
except for Typhus's weapon. I think he's
AP2.
AP2.
Yes, I think so.
So it's basically my initiative plus 1d6, which is a 5. So they're definitely in.
Oh,
This
wow.
means that I have charged you, so I will be getting the +1 to my attacks, not you.
Oh, I do have rag grenades. That's something. He has rag grenades, Typhus.
Oh, that's nice.
Callous Typhon, I should say.
That's nice. Yeah, Typhon.
That's nice.
Typhon. So we'll move those in.
Oh,
and
that's brutal.
We've forgotten that we do need to do these charges beforehand.
Oh, we do, yes.
That is before our turns in.
So you roll.
I roll for this, needing a 10.
Oh, come on now.
And
Come
you
on
need
now.
a 10.
Over here, I need a 10.
I would love them to
squad.
get into combat, actually.
Yeah, it'd be great. There it is. Oh.
So we do need to do this combat. 12,
Yes.
so straight 12. Some doggies are not very happy.
They're not happy.
They saw what I did with their brothers.
Exactly. And now they come in to feast.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're probably thinking 40k on the brain.
We were very excited. I was like, oh, they have 2 attacks now because they've charged. Okay, they don't have an AP, but they have Shred. And then I saw, and they're initiative 3.
Yeah.
Like, they should have at least 4, right?
They're quite quick.
A wolf.
Yeah, a wolf. Anyway, so you fight first.
So I went first. I'm hitting on, what's your weapon skill?
Oh.
Weapon skill
9.
is 3.
Oh.
So I'm hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay, a couple of misses here. And then I am hitting,
Your
wounding on
3s.
toughness 3. So 3 is 2 wounds. I've got Shred on my...
Yes, you have. Chain bayonets.
Chain bayonets. So
So
that
that's
is 5.
5.
5. And let's check. I think I've got my chain bayonets do have an AP. And that will make them instantly kill them. Let's quickly check. So how many wounds have I done?
5.
5. Chain bayonets are AP. No AP.
Hey!
No AP.
So, I have
6 up saves.
6 up saves. I saved 3.
Whoa, 3. That means that...
Oh, that was a 6.
Yeah.
Save 3.
So 3. You do attack with 3. I do have a power fist after this.
You do.
Which
You
I
do.
can smash them up.
So, I actually have 6 attacks now.
Yes,
One base, 1 for charging.
Hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s. 3 hits.
3 hits. And you are base strength 3. So
5s?
But you are shreds. You do have shreds.
Shred.
You reroll that.
Okay. So, let's reroll that. Nothing.
Nothing. And now my power fist
To kill the last doggo.
hitting...
Oh, no, to kill... you can't kill them.
Can't kill him. So,
Not with that.
1 hits.
Yep.
And 1 splat.
So I got 1 dog left.
See, now you do have to do a leadership test there. Your leadership is 5. So you do run.
We're running.
Can I catch you?
Okay.
5.
Yes.
1, yes.
And it just chopped to pieces.
There we go.
Okay.
And that was a waste of time, but very cool narrative.
Starting off the shooting phase, my Vindicator, I thought, oh, I'll just blast them. Thinking that it has like 48 inch range.
No.
24. So, yeah, I completely forgot. Hence why I can only shoot that. But I'm going to pop into him because he's not in combat. So anyway, here we go. That's a direct hit because I am Bristol 4. So take those away. So, let's see. Ordnance.
Yes.
Doesn't matter with the
Ordnance doesn't matter with a
So he's strength 12.
So strength 12, so 2's to wound. 3's to wound.
3's to
Because my toughness is 7.
And that's a 1.
Now that is a 1, so it doesn't matter.
So
I don't think Ordnance does anything against it. I think it's just against penetrating hits.
Yeah,
so.
okay, fair enough. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
So that was useless. So moving on, let us go and put las cannons into the side of this
Sorry,
Spartan.
it's 2. What did you get? A 2?
I got a 1.
You got a 1. It's 2's to wounds anyway, but
Yeah.
it's more than 2 strength.
But still-
you got a 1. Yeah,
Still
wait,
shocking.
Still bad.
Everyone's still laughing on the camera.
Yeah.
Now, 4 shots, and then I'll do my twin link going into the side arm. I know it's 14, but it's the flare shields that's important, guys.
Mhm.
No more flare shield nonsense. Hitting on 3s. Not twin linked, but that's 3 6s.
I am going to, sorry, if you don't mind, I am
I
going
evade.
to
Okay,
evade
that
there.
makes sense.
Yeah.
It's the nastiest thing I've got, I guess, other than the laser destroyer. So, now, I need Sunder. So I got a 5 so far.
Yep.
And that's a 6. That's what we wanted there. And then my 1 shot with twin linked. That's a hit. And that's nothing but Sunder on the last lance cannon. No, nothing.
So was that a glance and a penetrating?
Glance
right?
and a pen.
Okay, so I'll do penetrating first.
Okay.
I will actually. I don't need to. Yeah, I'll evade because it's a 5 up,
A 5 is
which
rather
is
than
better
6
than a 6 up. So this is the pen. Yes,
Of course it is.
And the glance. Yes.
Oh.
And this is why you need to buy for Christmas these rainbow dice that are in the store available for £20.
They are powered by you somehow.
Yeah.
I
I always lick them before
You do.
sending them over.
Every single dice. He coats them. Now, basically, I'm going to fire both of
Both
these
of
into
them?
the side here because, yeah, again, I need to. There's no
you
other
can fire
viable
at the dreadnought
targets.
as well.
Oh, I can fire at that dreadnought.
Yeah. Start
Um,
thinking some wounds off.
ooh, could do.
Do you wanna have a
Actually,
think?
I
Or do you
need to
want to
think.
do?
I want to do this side. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'm going to do that side
Yeah.
because this is important. Of what happens here determines what I can do across here.
Okay.
Catch you back in a second.
We are back on the other side of the flank. This
Yes.
is where the pain was last time. So a lot of shots, obviously, I didn't manage to take any of those Volkites, Culverins out.
Yes.
So all the shots going back into
Into him.
Mr. Dreadnought here.
Let's see if I can do what I did last time. Hitting on 3s. So take out those 1s and 2s, which probably a little bit more than last time.
Yeah, that looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like it. Okay.
And now there's another 2 there, just on the one other side. Yeah, there you
Yep,
go.
got it. Now, 5s and 6s.
Well, that isn't as good as last time.
Awful.
No, it's good, but not as good as last time.
5.
5. Okay, so hopefully I didn't speak too much last time, a couple of minutes ago, and I need 2 ups here, and that is 1 wound.
Down to 2.
Down
Now.
to 2.
And I need to
Now.
put...
The missiles going in as well?
Yep, missiles are going into him.
Okay.
3s, obviously crack.
Yep.
Followed by 3s, because it's strength 8.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3 more, please.
3 more 2 ups. Da-da-da-da. All passed. Perfect.
Okay,
So
Now.
he's still on 2 wounds.
he's still on 2 wounds.
Laser Destroyer. Do you want to do him?
Laser Destroyer.
Who's he going in?
He's got to put it into that Land Raider.
Okay. Perfect.
Because I think it'll be, it's maximum damage from that.
Definitely, yeah.
So, hitting on 3s. Twin linked.
Da-da-da-da.
No.
Okay, so 2 go through.
2 go through.
Strength 9.
Strength 9.
So 5s to glance.
So this
But
is
they are ordnance,
ordnance.
so 1 at a time. So nothing on the first one. A glance in the second one.
and that's it.
Only 2 went through. So
Yep.
just a hull point. Yeah, are you sure you're doing it right? Because it sounds so good.
But it's twin linked. It's
Twin linked.
Ordnance 3.
Ordnance
and it's
3.
extra shock 6 plus, but I'm not getting any
And
6.
AP1, isn't
And
it?
AP1.
When it goes through,
Yeah.
it is. Okay. And strength 9 is a bit.
I don't like it.
Okay, moving on to the Contemptor Dreadnought. A bit of a change of where he's actually shooting these at. He's actually not going to go into this Dreadnought.
Nope.
Not going to go into the Spartan.
Nope.
But go onto Mr. Wounded Dreadnought, which is a very good actually plan. I would have. Didn't know you would have thought so. Being so clever.
Big brain
Okay, so
moments.
the first one, the back one.
Actually,
Yeah.
change it all up.
Okay.
We're going to start with this into the Land Raider.
Into the Spartan.
Into the Spartan. I was
Okay.
calling Land Raiders.
Okay.
Because if I got lucky and popped him,
Yes.
which is unlikely, but if
Yeah.
I did,
You need like a perfect roll.
I did a perfect roll.
Yeah, but
It means then that these guys
can shoot at something else.
can shoot, or maybe if like 1 wound left, you can finish them off. So we're
Yes.
just going to do that.
Okay.
So, 4 shots into the Spartan.
2 shots, right?
No,
I know those are 4 shots, not twin link.
But I missed it.
Yeah. Oh, that was very bad.
Yes.
Okay.
Twin link, 1 shot. That's a hit.
Yep.
And that
Is
is
not it because you go down to strength 8 because it's the front armor which has its blast shield.
Sunder.
Yes. No. That's still nothing. You need a 6.
I made a
to
terrible
glance.
error. I'm sorry, everybody.
Okay.
Okay, now back to what we should be doing.
Yes.
Firing into him, the Contemptor.
Okay.
No more
So
messing
3
around.
shots twin link.
3 shots, twin linked.
All
That will
hits, and that is exactly what you want, really. So
Okay.
strength 7, right?
Strength 7, yeah.
So,
So
2
4s.
wounds. 2
So
wounds,
2
1
wounds.
is a rending,
Correct.
which is what you want. So rending 5 up is a pass.
Stop it!
2 up is a pass. I was like, this is when you roll a 2 up and you fail.
Every 5 up you always. Oh. Right, same again. Rinse and repeat with the next one.
Let's do this.
So all hits.
Yeah. And it's 4's 2 wounds, right? Because it's strength 7, right? It's not strength 8, yeah.
Correct.
So 1 2 up is a pass.
This
So
is-
he lives.
He lives.
He lives. This means that he will be punching something next time, which I'm very happy about.
This is not going well.
that all
Just
your shots?
Some shots over here.
Okay, and has he shot? Yeah,
Yes.
he shot into there, right?
He did indeed.
Okay, so do you want to do some pop shots into the walls?
Yeah, I'll do it off camera.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
Don't make me shoot the dogs off
Yeah,
camera.
yeah. It's painful, isn't it? I hated it as well. Shall we cry together? Come here, come here. Let's hug. Here we go into combat. The combat we've all been waiting. The combat we all want to see, even though it's not the Fangs and it's not Sigismund.
I know, it's still good.
It's still really, really good.
Still good.
Exciting times. You hit first. You also have a better weapon skill.
Yes.
Which is
so,
very important.
before we begin, in the assault phase, I will be doing my witch sense.
Yes.
So leadership, I have to take. Don't exceed a 10. Oof, saw the 5 there. So that's fine. So now I get +1 weapon skill.
Yeah.
And I get an extra D3 attack.
Is it just for him? Or
Just for him.
Just for him.
For an extra 2 attacks.
Okay.
So he has 4 base.
Mm-hmm.
He
You
gets-
haven't charged because I charged you.
Correct. But he has 1 for Reaping Blow because he has a couple people in base contact. And then he has an extra 2 attacks now, thanks to Witch Sense.
Perfect.
Beautiful. Now,
Hitting on 3s,
weapon
right?
skill 7, so hitting on 3s.
3s to wound. Okay,
So
that's
just
a good
one.
spread. Yeah.
Now, wounding on 2s because it has Flesh Bane. And also, I can re-roll this.
And you have rad grenades as well.
I do. So just 1 re-roll.
Yeah.
Now, the rad grenades, nothing. The rad grenades actually don't count
kill.
towards instant kill.
Yes,
apparently.
which I'm very happy about. I didn't know that.
So it's
Now
minus
I
1.
know.
Yeah, so you toughness 3, but it doesn't matter, Flesh Bane either way.
Now, what's the AP on his?
Oh, AP on him is AP2, of course.
Is AP2. So what's that? 5 wounds?
5 wounds.
5 wounds.
But unfortunately,
Okay.
not 5 instant deaths.
Okay, so I'm going to do them 2 at a time, and I'm going to do them on my sergeant with the power sword because he's not the big hitter, really.
Okay, fair enough.
So 4 ups. Failed 1, so I'll carry
Oh.
on doing it on him. Fails, so that it's him dead.
He's
because it's
gone.
2 wounds.
Yep.
And then 4 ups on the flamer guy.
Okay, Flamer. He's
He's
gone
dead.
too.
Oh, ouch, that hurts.
That hurt.
Okay, so he's dead.
And the
he's dead.
Flamer is gone.
Okay,
So
and,
now-
you hit with all the rest.
I do. Now they have 3 attacks apiece.
Okay.
And I don't get any extras for Reaping Blow because I'm not in base contact.
Yep.
As in more than 1 model.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
And they have 3 attacks each.
They have
Base?
3 attacks each. Yeah.
Base, right?
Base.
Okay,
Base. 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 Okay. Now.
nice. 2s to wound because you are strength 6 anyway.
Correct.
Rad grenades would grant me a toughness of
3.
3. So you're wounding on 2s.
Yeah.
And you're looking for 6s. You're looking for 6s, which
I am.
that is very good.
So that's your normal saves. And
Okay,
then 3
I am going to roll
6s.
these. It's just easier for me holding
Yep.
the camera. So these are 2-up saves.
Correct.
Because you're rending on 6-ups only, right?
6 ups only.
Okay, so these are all passed, which is good. And then these, 4-ups. I did want to pass one more of
Yes.
these. So that's another one dead.
That's very good for me.
So that is 2 now that will be striking. And they have 2 attacks each, +1 for charging, because they did charge.
You do count as disordered
All the time.
when you charge against the Death Cloud of Callous Typhon.
Okay, nice. So 2 attacks each then. Hitting on 5s, because my weapon skill is 4. 2 hits, that is enough for me. 2s to wound.
2s to wound.
That is 2 wounds.
Okay.
These will instantly kill you, by the way, sir.
I'm not going to take it on, obviously, Typhon.
Is he toughness 4?
Yeah.
Is he Eternal Warrior? He's not Eternal Warrior, is he?
Don't believe
He's
so.
not. He's not
No.
Eternal Warrior, is he?
He's not.
He's not. So I can instantly kill him.
He's not going to kill him. You're going to
Okay.
go for 2. So 5 ups.
4 up. I know. Yeah, they're not cataphractic.
No.
Yeah, 4 ups.
Typhus is, but they are not.
Okay, so,
So-
5 ups.
5 up. No,
1 dead.
1 dead.
2
2
dead.
dead.
Okay,
Brutal.
so 2 dead, which is good. They have 3 wounds each. So
They
these Solarite gauntlets are great against them. Now I've lost that's 6 wounds. I have lost 6 wounds, just about. So we draw combat.
Yeah, draw. There's no more because but I am I believe I am stubborn as well as you.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because we've drawn.
We've drawn combat, but there was something that they had special.
Hmm.
Chosen warrior, battle hardened, dash road. Nope, ignore me.
I think that's it, right?
It is.
So we've drawn, and that's why if I have actually passed 1 more save,
Oof.
that would have been me winning the combat.
Yeah.
But we stand where we are. That's good. I think I'm quite happy with that.
I bet you are. Yeah, that's
so
not good for me.
That finishes off your turn 2.
Me done.
Turn 2 for the Imperial Fists coming up.
Here we are, end of the moon phase, turn 2 for the Imperial Fists, and as you can see, the Phalanx has stepped out of the Spartan. We've
How cool is that?
Oh, it's just
Unleash hell!
It looks so cool. Even as a traitor, I can't.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah,
it's
very
so cool.
I wonder.
We were talking about this
version.
now. Like in 40k, you don't get this aesthetic look on the battlefield.
No, it's very more
It's all-
thematic.
It's much more thematic. Like there wouldn't be units everywhere.
Yeah.
Without cover, you know, in 40k you're all bunching things in little corners, hiding away,
Yes.
shooting from far away,
Yeah.
and
And not because you want to be overly competitive. It's just that if you don't, you
use that.
suffer heavily.
you survive.
Yeah.
Right? You survive.
It's interesting.
And this is how it would look, right? This is proper war,
yeah, just
not
carnage.
not squashing yourself against the corner like this.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it. You know? It's like,
Right. So that's pretty much it. We've pivoted with the Spartan. They've piled out. We've moved across with the Contemptor here.
Yeah, no reactions from you because obviously
Because I can't
do it.
I can do my super reaction thing, which I might do. But then again,
which one? What is it?
essentially, if you shoot me, then I get 4 funeral pain, then I can move.
Okay.
But there's been nothing that has been needed because my troops
I think I did it really well on that side.
Yeah, it was great.
Obviously, you do really want to do that reaction with this,
yeah,
which is great. But obviously,
I think
that
it's in
was
the shooting phase.
I've killed 3 of those. I'm 2 of those, right? I'm happy with
2.
that.
Very happy. It's very good for you.
So movement-wise,
yeah, over here, we're just
disembarked.
Just finishing
Disembarked.
off. Yep. And I've mentioned these, so they've moved forward.
Yeah, Mr. Dread has moved up, let's say, inches. Yeah. My 2 infantry squads have stayed put. By the way, the wolves are not there. We've killed even more wolves.
Killed more wolves.
This is getting awful.
The wolf tally.
Yeah. And then obviously we're stuck in combat there. The Dreadnought's in a nice place because I can charge in. Brutal 3 fists can actually be very, very instant killing. No, because they're strength 9, so it won't instant kill you. But still, Brutal 3, a lot of attacks is always good to have there.
Yes.
So that is it. That's my movement. We can get stuck into shooting.
Okay, sounds good. Shooting coming up. Proteus Benji going into my laser destroyer. Now, I think I need to evade here. But because you've got, other than the last
this is going to shoot at your fresh land raid.
I think that'd be fine. I'm gonna, and even if it pops it and they come out, oh sorry, there's
they're already out.
Yes, that's what I meant. They're all popped out. So
I was like,
yeah, there's more. So I'm gonna evade here, even though he's not done much this game.
Let's do it. So 4 shots.
4 shots.
3 on 3s. That is 3 hits.
Nice.
And looking for 4s. Re-rolling. I can re-roll these, even for Sunday, even if they're black. But that would kill it.
Kill anyway, yes.
And you do have 5 up. So let's try and re-roll that anyway. Oh. That is a 10 and 2 glances.
Okay.
So 5 ups.
Glances.
2 glances.
So 1.
1, so you're down to 1.
Another pen. Hey! Oh, do you want me to roll that?
It's up to you. I'll leave it to you.
I'll roll it again. It's a little bit cocked, everyone. I don't want the comments. DC, you cheater! Hey!
Look, it was meant to be. It was meant to be.
1 whole point.
So 1 whole point left. Okay, so Heavy Bolter is going to go into your Volkite culverins. Hitting on 2s.
Twin linked.
And 3s to wound. That is 3 wounds.
3 wounds. You're very consistent with these things. Yeah. I'll take it on the champion.
Yep.
Ooh, there he is.
There he is. He's dead. And very happy.
So he's dead. Yay!
I love killing Artificer.
I know you do.
They're a pain. Okay, so what I will do next, he's still on 1. That actually makes me very sad.
Yes.
So I am going to... I am going to shoot everything into here.
Okay.
With my... dude, is it on 1 left? Yes,
it's
right?
1 whole point left.
Okay, so Melta is a miss, which I really wanted because it would have been in armor bane range, and then 3 multi-cannon shots.
3 hits.
3 hits. Looking for 6s. Nothing.
I think.
Okay, that wasn't a good plan. So this guy is going to go 2 shots into here, twin linked.
Yes.
And 2 shots will. I'm going to try and
pop the Rhino.
Pop the Rhino.
Makes sense.
So I'm going to go into the Rhino first. Change it up a bit.
Okay.
Hitting on that.
Yes.
Strength 9 to your armor 11, front armor 11. That is 2 penetrating hits.
Nothing I can do there?
Nothing you can do. Can I pop it?
No.
No, I can't. So that becomes a 4. So it is can't move next turn.
Okay.
Snapfire. And this becomes a 3, which is shaken anyway as well. So down to 1, right?
Down to 1, yes. Yeah. 3 health points.
3 health points.
Oops, yeah. Another 1.
Okay. The last cannons will go into here.
Yes.
The other 2.
Oof. Twin linked.
Twin linked. Thank God. I think it started that way last time.
Oh,
1 hit.
Only 1 hit.
And it is a penetrating hit.
Nothing I can do about that.
Nothing you can do. Does it explode? On a 6 again?
No. But
so it is a wreck.
It's a wreck.
I'm happy about that.
That's him done.
Okay. Now, can I actually remove the last one? So the Heavy Bolter would have to go into the closest infantry unit. So I can't shoot at that. So if you don't mind, I would have actually gone into the Rhino.
Yeah, of course.
Because it's the only legal thing I could do. So
shoot away.
Here we go.
Hitting on 3s.
4 shots.
4 shots.
Hitting on 3. 2s re-rolling.
Oh, 2s.
2s because it's a bolter. Yeah. And now strength 5. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I need 6s. Nothing.
Nothing. Worth a shot, though.
Worth a shot. Worth a shot. Okay, that Contemptor is not going to fire because I want to shoot. I want to charge into.
Are you sure?
I am very sure.
Okay.
I am very sure. So that is all my shooting, I believe. If there's any, I'm going to check if there's any stronger. I think the Volkite Serpenta might be strength 5. We'll do that off camera.
Yep.
And then we'll go on to charges.
Charges, interesting.
Yeah, into charges.
Ooh, coming up.
We're back. And guess what, guys? There's a flaming rhino. It's not funny, is it?
You need to understand how frustrating it is to play against.
Look, so I hit on a 6 with my Volkite Serpenta, it's called.
Yep.
Strength 5, and then I needed a 6 only to glance. And guess what? I got a glance in hits.
It's just like
Last hull point gone. It's 3 hull points, right, the rhino?
Yeah.
Okay, and basically he's piled out. You do have to do a leadership a pinning test, I think, just in case. Let's do it.
we're okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, fine, and that's it. So that's happened off camera. We should have rolled. That would have been quite funny to actually see live on camera.
Would it really?
Now, we're going into charges.
Yes.
I'm going to charge with my Terminator dudes.
Yes.
Now, did you measure my charge range?
Oh, sure. I think.
Oh, do you want to Overwatch? I was going to say, do you want to Overwatch first because you've got...
No, you said it now. You said it now. You're 6.5 away, so you need
6.5. I need 7. Okay. And then I think he shot like that, so I'll charge into there.
Yeah.
And they can't now charge them because obviously this is in the way, and I shot at that with someone from that unit, so I can't fire at something else. And then Mr. Dreadnought here is going to charge in.
It's a good bunker, actually, because then I can just shoot from that little gap and hold them back.
Basically.
Right, anyway, let's do it over here.
Okay.
This is the 6 remaining Volkites going into your guys.
Perfect.
Hitting on 3s.
Yes, sir.
That was actually, I think, a good roll.
Yeah, not bad. And now you're looking for 3s.
3s?
Yeah. So weight of dice here against the Terminators.
Yeah. And obviously,
sometimes how you want to do it.
Deflagrate is really good too if you fail any of these.
Missing. I'm going to roll these dice because it's just going to make it so much quicker.
I'll pass them to you.
Siege Studios dice.
Cheeky Siege Studios in there, yeah.
Okay, so 2 ups, yeah?
2 ups.
And that is 1.5. Now you need to roll 3 wounds, which have gone through, and see if you can wound again, which you do twice. Can I get another one?
Yes.
Yes, I can.
2 of them gone.
Dead in Overwatch. That is great. Now I need to charge in.
The ones in the back, right? Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so I needed a 7, right?
You need a 7.
Okay, can I get a 7? Yes, I can.
You can.
Okay, let's time to mince those heavy support squad up. I've got a charge on there.
Can't fail.
On that Dreadnought. That is a 6, 7, 8. So I'll try and remove him as much as possible.
Way?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
And then I've got a charge here. And smash. That's a lot of combat coming out. This is how it's looking as we go into the fight phase. We're going to start from closest to you, DC.
Yes.
We both strike at the same time. So how many attacks do you have? Just 4. Just 1 for each.
There's 6 in combat, right?
Okay, so 6 attacks. Yeah. Do you want to come on this side? I think it's going to be easier for us to actually record.
We have the same weapon skill. What's your weapon skill?
Same.
Okay.
It's 4.
So 4s.
So 4s.
Cool.
Okay, next. My lightning claws hitting on 4s. Okay, this is how you roll, DC.
I see now. I should take lessons from you.
And then wounding on 4s.
Killing on 4s, right?
Killing on 4s, yeah. But I'm re-rolling. That's 5 already.
Yeah, there's 1 left.
1 left.
There you go.
There you go. He's dead.
That's the squad.
AP3. Okay, that was nice.
I shouldn't have taken it on the sergeant earlier on.
No, I don't know. There was a lot of shots that you were actually trying to pass. What was that? Maybe 7, 8?
Yeah.
It depends. Okay, so we're going to go into this Dreadnought next. He's got 4 attacks on the charge.
Okay.
And we're going to go and smash him up. So, hitting on 3s.
Yes. Even less.
Hit on 2s. 2s, yeah. 2s to hit. And no rerolls. And then my strength is 9.
My rear armor is
14 still. So I need a 5 or 6 to glance.
Yep.
And that is a pen and a glance. So that's it gone. I think it's AP2. So let's roll to see if it explodes.
Okay.
It doesn't explode. But you do have to do
Guys inside.
Leadership pinning test.
Wow.
They are pinned.
They are pinned.
Okay, so let's bring them out. Thumbs up from me. Sad times for DC. Up in Smoke, another Land Raider is up in smoke. There's another point for me, which is
shocking.
good. And obviously, this unit of Mortalis.
Yeah, Mortalis
Destroyers are now pinned as well, which I'm very happy about.
Really
even though you are stubborn as well, but you rolled an 11.
Yes, I rolled something silly. Basically,
they're going to die next turn.
Yeah, I couldn't put them forward because they will sit there for a whole turn. Then you just hit them back.
Yeah.
So
at least you're sneakily hiding behind.
I guess so. Yeah.
Which is good. Okay, and then we're going to go into the final combat to finish off turn 2. This will be basically the icing on the cake. Yes. I actually do a lot of damage here. So let's go. Let's do Callous Typhus first.
Yes. Now, in any assault phase, I can do my Witch Sense.
Yep.
So I'll be doing my Witch Sense, and that goes off.
Perfect.
I get D3 extra attacks for the big 3.
Big 3.
Now, he has 4 base. He still has a Reaping Blow because he's in not contact, and he has 3 extra attacks.
Okay.
Now, he's got Fleshbane.
Yes.
And from what I saw, comment below if this is different, but Fleshbane just says, unless it's a vehicle or a building, you always wound on 2 up.
Yes.
So I'm going to put it into the Dreadnought because it's AP2, which means that I'll be hitting on 3s because I'm up to skill 7, and I'm wounding on 2s with Fleshbane, re-rolling.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s. That's what happens when you...
Why do you hit on 3s? Oh yeah, you hit on 3s.
Up to skill 7.
Because you do.
2s.
That's what you get when you get a little cocky.
Fleshbane, there we go. 3
so
wounds,
AP2. So 5 ups.
That was shocking.
5 ups. I'm happy about that. And now, I just need to get 3 5 ups.
No.
Oh. Okay, so he's lost 3 wounds.
I'm okay with that.
Which, yeah, you could have actually popped him. Have you got a wound marker?
I do.
Nice. Okay, so now initiative for my Dreadnought and your Warden?
Death Shroud.
Death Shroud.
Yeah, Death Shroud.
Death Shroud.
Wardens are the shooty ones.
I'll let you strike first.
Okay.
What's your weapon skill? 5.
My weapon skill is 5.
Okay, mine's 5, so we're hitting on 4s.
Oof. But I'm going to put them into the Terminators.
Into the Terminators,
yes.
Nice. Okay.
Because they've got the
my weapon skill is
killing.
So you're hitting on 3s then.
Exactly. 3s. Okay.
That's good.
That's very good. Now I need those 6s again.
You need those 6s again, yes.
But I'm only on 2s anyway.
Yes, because of Fleshbane.
No, not for them. And rad grenades don't count for this round.
Why? It's
because
just when you
it's
charge.
only it's only when you charge.
Okay.
So it's still 2s anyway.
2s because you're strength 6, right?
Strength 6.
Yeah.
But they're not Fleshbane.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. Those 2 6s are important.
6s. Okay, so 4 ups here.
Oh,
Both, and then we've got 4 2 ups.
It's disgusting.
Don't let me down. 1 wound. I'm happy with that. Okay, so let's put a wound, a little marker here.
That's shocking.
There we go. Okay, so it's my turn to run 3.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to go into the units, obviously.
Yep.
I can't do anything. I can't strike at Typhon himself. So hitting on 4s here.
With the
majority.
With the Dreadnought?
Into the Dreadnought, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Skill 5. So, okay. I see how it is.
Wow.
This is what you don't want to happen. And then we've got...
Someone's getting a bit cocky.
Yes. And then we want to hit on 5s here.
Yeah, 5s.
Okay, that's 1.
That's what you need.
2s. That's a wound.
Now,
okay.
5 up.
5 up to Splat.
Yes.
Splat. That kills 3 wounds again. That means that this unit, this combat, is again a draw.
I've done 4 though.
Why? Oh, yes, you did.
3 on him and 2
1. So
one on the other.
You've won combat then.
By 1.
By 1.
Now,
I'm fearless on my Dreadnoughts.
Yes.
But I'm not fearless on these guys.
Yes, but you are inexonerable, so you just roll your normal
leadership.
Hey,
that's a pass. So we stay there in combat. That's a really tough combat.
That's brutal.
Smashing each other up. Dreadnought in play for nothing. You just like ran towards them and just did a little ding ding. And that's it. That finishes off my brutal turn 2.
This is a brutal game.
It is a brutal game. This is the cool thing about 3,000 points. This is how it looks, and this is how it plays.
Yeah. Here we go. End of the movement phase for the Death Guard, and I have poured out some of the troops in a desperate bid to try something here. So we've pushed forward with the Contemptor to add -3 with the movement, but still managed to get a charge off, hopefully, on that unit. Stay put with this squad because they can shoot nicely, lots and lots of shots, and the Alchem Flamer into that squad there. Pivoted with the Land Raider in order to get the side armor. It doesn't matter there, but I can't keep shooting at this thing with flare shields. It's so annoying. So I'm going to try and pop the one on that flank, get lucky. We've shuffled slightly here with this Contemptor because through the flames, you can see that Contemptor, and I've moved slightly backwards with the Rhino, disembarked with this squad, veterans, and moved across with my big squad. Don't forget with
Tactical Marines.
Tactical Marines, but don't forget with Death Guard, I count as stationary. So I'm trying to pump as many shots as I can into him to see what I can do. Now, obviously, they are pinned a couple of shots maybe with snap firing, but they couldn't do anything else this turn. Very disappointed about that. Pushed back here with the squad of missiles because I don't want them chopping me up so easily, but I will hopefully throw in a few missiles at them too to see what damage I can do. So that's about it, really. Not too much in the movement, just a lot of like pulling out, getting ready in the back.
You've moved with these guys, right?
Correct. So
I will move
forward
towards you because you are within 12 inches.
Yes.
So just my initiative step, I think, just to get a bit closer to you.
Nice.
And I can do 2 reactions maybe.
Yes.
In any phase.
Yes, but I've only moved with him and
So,
maybe actually him over here. So you
don't think I want to move anymore.
Okay.
I'll keep that for the shooting phase. I'll keep the reactions for the shooting phase.
I like this.
Okay.
Okay. Exciting. Okay, starting off the shooting phase, let's see if this Land Raider's got what it can to shoot at Proteus Benji.
This one.
And see if I can do anything damage-wise.
Okay, so that side can't actually see me.
Oh.
Remember, it's
yes, of course.
Yeah. Do you have any extra movement?
We didn't move hardly at all. I just pivoted.
Okay, so
if I just do that.
Um,
now that one can't see you?
Yeah, that one can't see me.
Well,
now, that one can fire.
That will fire into there, exactly.
And that one
the others 3 will go in.
We always get confused with 40k.
Oh, every time.
Everything can fire everything, so
every time.
Trying to be a bit more
2 game systems in your brain.
Careful with that, yeah.
Right, let's start off with these 2 on the side into the Spartan.
Into the Spartan, okay.
Yes. So that's 1 hit and nothing.
Nothing.
Sunder,
yeah.
No, because I still need a 6, right? Because it's minus strength, flare shields. Now, the other one into...
Okay, so this I am
correct.
evading.
Yeah, no problem. 1 hit and nothing with... yes, 1 glance.
1 glance,
and then
the front
one, twin linked. Got him.
Yeah.
Give me a 6, please. No.
But Sunder.
Sunder.
Nothing. So 1 glance, which I will pass. Like that.
Of course you will. Disgusting.
Just a reminder, you can get these dice as a Christmas present on the web store for £20.
Or you can get Horus Heresy content extra on our second tier on YouTube.
That's very true.
More
which is
content.
the best. You can actually ask your girlfriend, wife, husband, lover to actually get it for Christmas.
Yeah,
that would be good.
Now, next up we're going to go missiles.
Yes.
These missiles here, the only thing they can see is the squad in front.
5, 6, right?
So I've got 7 missiles.
Who are you firing? You firing straight into
yeah, I don't think I can see any.
You want to try and remove a couple of wounds at least, right? Or maybe even be like...
But it's instant death, exactly, because it's strength 8.
Yep.
So here we go, hitting on 3s. Wow. I mean, they're right
not like that.
They're right next to you guys.
That is right.
2s. Oh, I wish 6s did something.
Okay, so
any 1s on 2s? Any 1s here? Nope. Nothing. Laughs at the missiles in their face. Okay, now this guy needs to fire into him.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s, re-rolling because it's twin linked. Now I need 4s, but I need 4s to wound, but 6s is what I really need.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw a 6 there, but there's 2 wounds.
2 wounds, 2 ups. Both plays. Now I will use my second reaction because obviously my Warlord gives me an extra reaction to shoot back.
Okay, makes sense.
So 3 shots, twin linked, all hits, and then strength 7. Again. So 4s
and 6s is what you want.
2 ones, please. 2 ones.
2 ones.
No. Okay.
But alas. Now, this one will be firing because he'll be charging.
Yes.
Demolisher. Just got the Demolisher.
Yeah.
And then what I'm going to do, guys, is do all these bolts, as many as I can, into him off camera.
Yeah. There's a lot of shots there. And you need 6s to wound, but there's a lot of shots.
There's a lot of shots. So
the probability is that you will wound a couple of times.
Maybe something. Now, let's lastly do this guy. I'll probably pop it on him.
Okay.
If you want to hold that for me.
Yeah. Thank
you kindly. Now, I do have an Nuncio Vox in range.
So you can reroll line of sight. The important thing is not range, line of sight.
Yes. So
you can re-roll the scatter.
I can re-roll the scatter.
Yeah, from what I read, you can re-roll the scatter. Comment below, it's different, but you can re-roll just from what I read, it's the scatter. So that is still 6 minus 6. So that's 5 inches, which lands.
Splat.
You still get 1.
Oh, I got 1.
You still get 1. Yeah.
Look at that. That's a wound.
It's a wound. So 4 up.
AP3, but you're 4 up, fine.
Plus.
Just throwing it in my face now,
Yeah.
aren't you? Okay, let me do all this off camera. Lots of bolter shots. We'll count them all up and we'll show you the wounds in just a second. So, after all of this firing, lots and lots of shots, because of course they counter stationary, so they were getting extra shots coming in.
Yeah.
We did a whole bunch. And then I fired this squad and the flamer. I did get hot. He's fine.
Actually did a lot more. Obviously,
Yeah.
you're wounding on 4s, not 6s, but you did a lot more wounds. Yeah.
But yeah, unfortunately, not as many as I wanted the 6s, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So where do you want to start?
I'm going to start here.
Okay,
So
this is
I'm
this
going to
squad
go
here.
into... I'm going to give a couple of wounds to my Praetor first.
Oh, I love that.
I'm going to give 3 at a time.
Yep.
Hit 2 up saves. All pass. I'm going to give him another 3. 2 ups. I'm going to give him another 3. All passed, and I'll give him the last 2 as well.
Takes a wound.
Feel no pain, which he feels.
Ooh, he feels it. He feels it.
So I think they have 3 wounds. 3 wounds?
Now, I've mentioned it before,
Yeah.
just as a general chat.
Yeah.
It's one of the rules I feel that they do need to look at.
Yeah.
Because
I think they should max out to like 3 saves.
yeah,
Something like that. If
because
you-
he literally stood in front of all that fire.
yeah, or just you can only do that to a certain amount of models around
Yeah.
you or something like
There
that.
needs to be a balance.
It is not nice.
Yeah.
It is not nice.
Not that I'm bitter, because I do it at the same time, but to
Yeah.
give you an example, my reaction...
I don't like it either.
My
It's
word
too- it's
bearer's
too much.
reaction,
Yeah.
I pick one model, and that's like my special reaction.
Yeah.
That's practically a similar thing,
Yeah.
but you're rolling instead. I know you can roll
They
once, guys,
need to-
but-
I don't know what they can do.
Yeah.
I've always said that maybe you can roll a d6, and the amount of dice you get, the number you get on the dice is
How
the
many he
amount
will
of
take.
how many he will take
Yeah,
on his 2 ups.
I agree.
So now
Right.
this is the important.
This is
I
the
don't want
important.
I don't want 2 ones here, and I have a really, really bad feeling that I'm gonna get 1s
Ah,
here.
it'd be incredible if you did.
So 2 ups.
There it is! You
There
knew
it
it!
I knew it.
You knew it!
Yuck.
Ah,
So it explodes.
he
D6.
does. D6.
Just 2.
I don't think he
So
does he
it
get
doesn't
one?
affect anything.
No, he just...
Bye bye, Mr. Dreadnought.
Oof.
Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend.
Whew, that was big for me on that flank. That does change up things a little bit, I guess, which is nice,
Yeah.
but this is still a problem.
Yes, that's a big problem.
That's a big
The
problem.
good thing is that the mission is amazing. The War of Lies
It could
just
it
stays
swings.
to
Yeah,
the
it's
very
crazy.
end. So
So
very swingy.
here I need, I get -2 but +1 because of me, so I get a 5 basically to get me in. And that'll do it with a 10. Wow,
Nice.
okay. I will
Okay.
just swing around and come here. Ta-da!
Perfect.
Okay, time for some combat coming up. Starting with Typhon, I'm going to do my Psychic, as always. We're fine. So D3 extra for just the 1. That's okay. So he has 4 base. He still has
That's
Reaching
not
Blow.
okay. That's
He's
what you
got one.
say. It's not okay.
It's not okay.
So are you going into
I have to. I have to try.
into the Dreadnought?
Yes.
Okay.
I have to try.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
2 misses.
2 misses. Okay. Wounding on 2s.
Yep.
With
or
Flesh
so,
Bane.
or so we think.
Yes. Or so we think. Yes.
Yeah.
Comment below. But it's
And
not. I mean,
and you reroll, right?
I reroll because of my Warlord trait.
Okay.
Yes.
So is that AP2?
All AP2.
Okay. So 5 ups.
5 ups.
Da-da-da.
Got him.
Okay. So
That
he blows up.
Blows up. Yes.
Is
2
2 inches.
inches.
So probably gets the 2 units. So
Yes, it does.
Gets 2. Probably gets everybody.
Probably
doesn't
gets
it? 2
everyone.
inches.
Yeah.
So
Do you want to do my 2?
you do my 2.
Okay. I'll do your
So
2.
strength 8. So 2s to wound.
Yep. 2 wounds.
2 ups.
We're fine.
Passes, and I do your 2 ups. So that's the unit with Typhon in.
And we're cool. Check your wound.
1 wound, yeah, because you are toughness.
And toughness. I battle hardened and
Yeah.
toughness.
And then
5.
strength 8 on your dreadnoughts wounds him.
Oh.
2 up.
2 up. We're okay.
Passes. Now
Now
it's your turn with your. So she's out. Yeah?
he's out.
And
Okay.
now it's your dreadnoughts and your retinue.
Yes, but now you're going to ask me what my chain fist does rather than normal fist.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will.
You know what I'm going to say?
You don't know.
Okay, carrying on the fight now. My Dreadnought's turn, and I checked out the Gravis chain fist.
Quite good. There's no brutal 3, which is
No.
brutal.
Yes.
But you do have Merger Strike, which is
Yes,
really
and
good.
Armour Bane melee, which doesn't obviously count here.
Not in effect now.
But hitting on 3s for all hit. That's not what you want, Mr. Pardo. Now wounding on 2s.
Yeah.
And 5 ups. So there's 1 there.
Doesn't matter for this. This is
no,
just if
yes,
it was
'cause it's
against
82.
if it was against a Dreadnought or a Primarch or something
Something bigger.
similar. So 4 ups, yeah.
Yes. Anyone you miss is dead.
So 1 dead.
Oh,
One was
that.
wounded. So Mr. Pointy Fingers now dead.
Mr. Pointy Finger's dead. Just leaving is
1
that
left.
1 left.
And now you strike with your retinue now.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Can I have 2 more dice, please?
Of course you can.
Oh, thank you very much. You're very
Here
kind.
you go.
Hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
And then wounding on 2s.
You want
6s.
You want 6s here.
There's a 6,
Okay.
but not enough.
So, well, maybe enough. So two ups first. And 1 wound. And this is where you want that
the
one.
4 up.
4 up.
4 up. No,
Oh,
got him.
Did
That
want
is
to punch
big.
something before actually
That's big.
dying. That is big.
So I'll do some movement afterwards, guys.
Yes.
My consolidation, probably
Yeah.
go that way.
I think that's the end of your turn.
That's the end of my turn, and that's
2 dreadnoughts finishing off that unit of Terminators.
Yeah.
I think you can tick a box there. I think that's a good
that's a very
turn.
good round. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see how you retaliate coming up.
The dogs are ready.
The dogs are ready, but we're changing up
Treat
because
time. Yeah.
the 5s and 5s.
It's cool. It's cool because you still have to fire at stuff instead of firing at
Yeah.
something else. But we're gonna change it up a bit. We're gonna go to a pack of 10
Yes.
instead of 5, and we're just gonna come. It's gonna come out from one side or the other.
Ooh.
So 1, 2, 3 is my side. 4, 5, 6 is your side, and they come in from my side. So DC will be able to put 10 guys and have that
Yes.
very important charge.
Here we go. Okay, I'll put them in, and then we'll let Pardo carry on his movement phase. Here we are, end of the movement phase, and as you can see, the Terminators have moved forward, and old DC can't do anything about it because I've taken the reaping.
Yep.
Now, we've had Sigismund disengage with this unit, and he's going to be climbing, because we had a little check, and it just says you count these as a terrain piece.
Yeah. So basically, line of sight would be blocked by
Yeah.
them. But obviously, I guess
you
you
can
can
go up and around.
go
Yeah,
up
so we're going to play that. He'd climb over the ground
Yeah.
anyway. So he's going this way to climb over and potentially chop up this squad, which is not nice at all. But the rest of them have conga lined around this way. Have they run?
Sorry.
Have they done a run or just moved?
They've moved.
They've moved.
Yeah.
Moved. There's just so many of them. So they moved to get around here to shore up this flank because obviously Callus Typhon and his Contemptor and friends are coming along. This squad of Tactical Marines has pushed back. And then as you can see, we've set up the Wolves, which we'll do a charge for in just a moment.
I'm actually going to do something different. I'm going to stay with Sigismund in there, and I'm going to go in with
Praetor's
the
coming
Praetor.
out.
Yeah,
I
which
love
has
that.
2 wounds.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to do that.
I love that.
Okay, and that's it. Just a bit of angle movement.
Yeah, a bit of angling.
and stuff.
Now, the all important charge for the Wolves.
Yes.
So I need a 10 again.
You need
same
a
as
10
last
again.
time, but there's 10 of them this time.
Yeah.
Nope.
Perfect. I do look. I need to deal with them again.
Yes, you do,
Now
which
there's
is
a
nice.
lot more attacks
Because they were so
There's
terrifying.
20 attacks.
Yeah,
there.
true.
Okay, so we can go into the shooting phase.
Shooting phase. Coming off shooting phase, Benji Proteus
Benji Proteus.
is going to go. I didn't have his
Into-
name. Benji, Mr. Proteus.
Yeah. So the heavy bolt is going to go into your veterans.
Just quite, that's fine. I'm not going to evade this time. I will wait for the next part.
3s to hits. That is 2 hits.
Okay.
And looking for 5s to glance. Rerolling because of Sunder.
Yes.
Just 1 glance.
One glance. Something I can do about that?
You do have a cover save,
Oh, great.
which is a 6 up.
Thanks. No, I don't get it.
Okay, so 1 health
So,
point down.
1 health point down. I'll just pop it.
I've got a 1.
Oh, thank you very much.
So it's got 3 left, right?
4 left.
4 left.
Don't try
Um,
that, my friend.
Heavy bolts are next into your veterans.
And all hit and all
hits.
wound.
And 2
Oh,
wounds. This
nice.
Time. 2 wounds for change.
I'll put it in the normals. There we go. We're fine.
Okay.
Into
and
the
then
normals.
Spartan's going to go into the land raider.
I will evade.
You will evade.
Yes, because this is the point where I probably should.
Okay. So, twiddling
Okay.
it. 1 misses.
1 misses.
And then 5s. Rerolling with the Sunder.
Nothing. Wow, they did for nothing.
Out of gas. And then heavy bolters. Rerolling. 1 miss. And 3s to wounds. That is 3 wounds.
3 wounds into them and take a wound.
Take a wound.
So
Okay.
1 has.
Serpentia.
5 up. Feel no pain.
Yes,
Sorry, I have my
yeah, that's
Apothecary.
very true.
Nope.
Serpentia from my Praetor. That's a hit. And that is a wound.
I'll take it on the.
You've already taken a wound on
Oh, on him,
one,
so
you
I have to.
take it.
Okay, he's fine.
It's fine.
Now, would you have shot him? Because I was thinking, maybe I don't evade.
Yeah.
And maybe I shoot back
with
him.
With the veterans.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that would have been good. I
Yeah.
would have shot at him. I want to take him out.
I should have maybe waited, guys. But I just
Maybe.
don't want this to blow up.
Okay,
So-
these guys are going to shoot into here.
Okay,
So
lots
2,
of shots.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18.
Is that all you're shooting then? No.
That's
think
all my
so,
shooting.
yeah.
Yeah, that's all my shooting.
Okay.
20. This is 20 shots. I do have more than that because
You do.
I've
Stayed
hit on
where you-
2s.
Within 12 and stayed
Yeah.
still.
And killing on 3s. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the wolf's gone.
The wolf's gone.
We need 15 next turn. We need 15. That
The
finishes
kill
off
count.
my shooting phase.
Yes.
I think I can get a couple of shots. Yeah, I can get a couple of shots from these guys into the dreadnoughts.
Sure thing, okay.
So I might as well shoot with whole units. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go.
How many are there?
10 guys.
10 guys, yes.
Hitting on 2s.
Because obviously the champion has a bolter as well as his little plasma
Yeah.
pistol.
1 wound.
1 wound, that's all you need.
2 up save.
2 up save. Nope, we're fine.
Perfect. Okay, and then quick charges. Might as well do it on camera.
Yes.
So the Praetor is going to go into there. You would Overwatch, right?
Yes,
you
I
want
would.
Overwatch.
I need to
We can do
Overwatch.
that off camera.
Yep.
And then these guys are going to charge into there. You can Overwatch there as well. So you have 2 choices.
Yeah.
I'll roll
good
anyway.
choices.
They're in.
They're in. And he's obviously, he can't fail over there. Which one do I Overwatch with? He's only got 2 wounds left. Oh.
But both are 2 up saves.
So there might be a lot more shots here.
Yeah.
I'll do some, we'll do it off camera now. I think I might go here.
Yeah, maybe.
That sounds crazy,
Yeah.
right?
They have 5 attacks each. So
They kind of mince them.
yeah.
Whereas if I get a whole bunch of bolter shots in there,
Yeah.
maybe take 1 down,
Mhm.
that would be quite good. I'm going to do it there, guys, and I'll show you back in a second. Abysmal, abysmal, abysmal.
It's not bad.
Yeah, but I hit the 3s and wound on 4s. I thought I was going to get a bit more,
Yeah,
20, 40 odd shots,
Yeah.
whatever it was.
Okay, so 2 ups here. Looks like it's a bad roll, but it isn't a bad roll.
So annoying.
No one.
Why would you do that?
So they've made the charge.
They have.
Then we go into combat. We're going to
Yes.
start over here.
Okay,
You strike first because
do.
my power fist is unwieldy.
it is. Now, I've got my my stuff ready.
Yeah.
So, hitting on 4s.
Fives.
Your
Weapon skill 6.
Ah.
7 actually with my Warlord traits.
Brutal. Okay, so hitting on 5s. This is the normals. The normal troops, of which I had 3 hits.
Mhm.
And then looking
Fours,
for
2
4s
wounds.
to wound. For 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Now.
2 up saves.
Oh, okay, you save now?
Yeah.
Fine. Then we have, actually, there's a power sword on the Apothecary.
Yeah.
So we're hitting on 5s. There's 1 hit. And we're wounding on the...
Not that.
Yeah. And then power scythe. 5s. Ooh. Come on, give me those 6s again. Nope, but 2 wounds.
2 ups. Ooh.
Oh.
Down to 1.
Down to 1.
Okay, so I strike back.
Yes.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
1 is Mastercrafted.
That's
So
nice.
Still fails. And 2 is 2 kill.
2s to kill. Yes, because I can't...
You can't do any
Yes.
shenanigans with Fear No Pain.
so
or anything.
he died within the sewer box because he had a wound left.
Yeah.
And then another 2 perish.
Yeah.
So that is 3 gone.
Yeah. So that is 5 wounds in total.
Yes, 5 wounds in total, but
Yeah.
I lost by 4 because I did 1 wound back.
Yes. So your leadership is 9 minus 4.
Veteran stubborn?
I don't think they're stubborn.
We're fine.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, because your
Ooh.
leadership is the.
Yes, let's check.
Let's check. I don't have the veteran. We'll have to check.
It's in the book. I'll check. Dear, oh dear, no stubborn, but they do have chosen warrior, which is
And
interesting.
it is in leadership 8, which is
It's
the
8.
important thing
Yeah.
that we cut off. So you failed.
By 1, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing I can do there. I don't have an Vexilla or anything. I roll 3. You roll cocked dice,
Cocked dice.
just to add tension. And a 3.
So I cut you down because my initiative is higher than you.
That is that.
So,
Boom.
fist to the face. I do go down to 1 wound,
You do?
but that's another tasty kill
Yes, it is.
and a lot of wounds as well
It is.
to go through with an apothecary, which is great.
Which is real great.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Now we go here.
Yes.
We strike at the same time.
Yes, but you do your 15.
Let's do my 15 and then we can cut off again
Yeah.
and do your 15, depending on how many,
Well,
where you want to get
exactly.
off from.
Could I pull them from the front and
Yes,
then?
and then nothing or more on the
Yeah,
top.
I'll probably end up doing that, guys, if he does a lot of damage,
So hitting on 4s.
because I can just shoot them then.
Hitting on 4s. 1 more there.
Okay.
And then 4s
fours,
rerolling.
Reroll.
4s rerolling. Okay.
So that's how many
Now,
get. Oh, I do have Artificer Armour.
This isn't. You don't have Artificer Armour.
I do on my 1.
Sergeant.
Sergeant.
So you can put him on him because he is within range.
Yes.
So, but
So,
so these you can put in on the Artificer Armour. If
Okay.
You want.
Oof. I probably want to try.
Yes.
Right? So, okay, so what we're going to do is, this one's dead, so 1 is gone. And then these, 1 at a time. So, he's okay. He's okay. He's okay. He's okay.
Yeah.
He's
Dead.
dead.
And then
there's
two more.
So
He's dead and 3 other guys are
yes. So he's gone. And we'll take 3 others.
Yeah.
Like so.
So you're still...
I'm still
going to be in combat.
So I might as well put these 3 in.
Yes, and start getting them from the back.
And start getting them from the back, exactly.
Yeah.
So these 3 are gone with the sergeant, and I'll quickly do the attacks now, and we'll back in a second. Here we go. 9 attacks here, hitting on 4s.
and wounding on 4s.
1.
And 2 up save.
Yeah,
Is a save. So I've dealt...
You win by 3.
I win by 3. You do have a Vixilia.
Exactly.
So I win by 3.
Exactly.
Okay. So your leadership is 7 minus 3. That's
We're
a fail.
running. You can't chase me because you have
You want to roll a good thing.
But I do roll and run
2d6. 8 back to yours.
Back to my table edge.
That finishes off the turn anyway.
That's not too bad actually, because I can now shoot you and charge you with the despoiler, the Mortalis squad.
Yes.
So I don't mind that so much, and hopefully they'll rally.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. So yeah, that's everything. Pretty brutal.
Turn 4.
Turn 4 coming up. Death.
Who's your warlord?
My warlord, obviously. I've only got 1 character.
Oh, it's true.
It's Callous Typhon.
Okay.
Because I don't hide like you.
No.
And make Sigismund not the warlord.
No, because the problem is that Sigismund's warlord. We went through this last game in SM Plus.
Yes.
The warlord trait isn't as good as what you want it to be.
Yeah. Blah,
so,
blah, blah.
Yeah.
So, he is your warlord, which
Yes.
means I'm going to get gunning him down because I get extra juicy points. So I've moved back around with Typhus and
make your mind
Typhon.
We were going to have a nice fight on that
Oh,
corner.
we were, but then when I saw how many of them when we come around this corner, you're like, oh my word. Yeah, there's a lot of them. So what's going to happen? I've come around, and I've come around with the Dreadnought and pushed forward with this Dreadnought, try and kill him.
Yeah.
And yeah, so basically ignore the big nasty unit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we're not bringing any more dogs in.
No. There's no more dogs. We'll kill them all.
I
just feel too bad.
I feel so bad. Yeah, and they didn't really do anything.
And it was cool, like that. Were the first packs would come out as soon as obviously they saw movement and and sounds and explosions and gunfire. But there's no. We've killed them all. They're now extinct.
They're now extinct. There are no more. Yeah, we can't keep doing this. Anyway, what we've done is pushed forward with the Mortalis Destroyer squad. We've shuffled with this squad, and then of course we have. Actually, what I should probably do, because this is there. I'll just do that. Because hide with him.
Yeah.
Because I want him zapped. And then this squad actually rallied. We did have camera. Yay. So they could only move at 3 inches and snap fire. Hey, we're going to shoot into there. And we've shuffled with this squad because they can get a nice line of sight at the side of this thing if this went well.
Yeah.
And
if not, you're going to have to shoot into them.
Yeah, exactly. So, right. Anyway, there's a little bit of shooting.
Yes.
And then this is quite a clutch moment because you're holding 1, 2, and...
No, I'm just holding 2. My only line units are these 2 and this guy. This guy.
Yes.
You are also line here.
Yes.
So basically, no one's holding it there. Yeah. I'm just holding 2, and you're holding none at the moment.
Yes. So I need to get rid of these to hold these 1.
Yes, at least 1.
And then
go from there.
Kill your warlord and try and kill more.
Kill more units. Pretty much. Kill more units.
Right. Shooting phase coming up. Demolisher time. He's going for it again. I chickened out and trying to do on him. So here we go. That's
a hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys.
8, 3, 7, 8, and this is strength 12. So 2s here. Okay, and this is so that's 6 at AP 3.
6 at AP 3.
Yes.
Okay.
6 at AP 3.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You're going to take it on your Artificer Sergeant. Nice.
So 3s, re-rolling. All passed.
Wow, look at that.
Because you didn't get any 6s, right, for rending?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
But even if I did, I'm going to give it to you because that was very impressive.
Thank you.
Now, okay, shooting-wise, we're going to have this guy shoot at your Warlord.
Nice.
Funny that. Now, 3 shots. My heavy flame is out, but 3 shots here means I'm hitting on 2s with the autocannon. Then I'm wounding on 2s.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2 wounds, but no, unfortunately no rending.
2 ups. All pass.
He's fine. Now,
you do have a flamer inside,
I
right?
do. And yes,
so you wound him you hit him for sure.
I hit him for sure, and I wound on his flesh bane, so I wound on 2.
Okay. 2 up.
Fine. And then 3 shots from the autocannon is
rinse and repeat,
hits.
right from the other
yeah,
one,
rinse and repeat. And no, but there's the 2 5s, no 6s. He's fine. And then I've got 2 Alchem pistols from these guys. So
is it 2d6?
it gets hot first. So these two, they're okay. And now it's it's one hit each because it's a template weapon.
Template weapon. Yeah.
So gets hot is flesh bane. So we're fine. So there's 2 wounds there and just your normal saves.
Whoops. That's him dead.
Him gone. Wow.
Slay the Warlord.
Slay the Warlord.
Plus a point. Plus a point.
Plus a point. Yes, that is
good.
very good. Makes me very, very happy. Okay, interesting.
You do have your Land Raider if you want to fire.
I do have my Land Raider, and the Land Raider is going to go into the Spartan.
Into the Spartan.
So 4 shots.
Might as well.
4 shots going in non-twin linked.
Yeah.
All hit. Now I need those 6s.
I'll do evade if you don't mind.
Okay.
There's nothing else I can do.
No, I guess not. I've got missiles over there, but again, probably no.
Yeah, there's nothing else I can do. So
okay.
Actually, I will probably evade here, just because I get my 2 up and my 5 up.
Cool.
For evade, so I'll try and survive there.
Makes sense. So here we go. 6 is needed. Sunder. 1.
I do have a 6 up save from the Rhino in front.
No.
So down to 3 left.
And then I've got my twin linked las cannon, which is a miss, but it's twin linked. And it's a hit. And come on, give me that 6. No. Sunder. No. Okay.
So that's everything fired there.
That's everything fired here.
Now we've got all this.
All of that.
All this for now to fire in here.
Correct.
We'll do that off camera again. It's a billion shots.
Yes.
And then if you don't kill me, I think you're going to go with the missiles as well.
That's probably correct, yes.
Try an instant kill. If not, we're going to go into this Land Raider.
Yes, exactly that. Okay, so with that being said, catch you back in a second for the wounds. So, after everything, nice and quick for you, that's how many wounds. This squad, don't forget, was snap firing, but I threw all my pistols, everything went in.
Yeah.
With that many wounds. Okay, so.
2 ups.
Oh, here we go, come on. I see some ones.
Ooh, that's 1, 2 and a half. So my sergeant is left on 1 wound remaining.
1 wound remaining, and you know what?
So he's still a menace.
These guys are going to be charging him.
Nice.
Which means these missiles
are going to go into
the side of that Land Raider over there, which is quite nice. They can't see the Spartan, right? I don't want to shoot the Spartan.
They can see the Spartan with a couple of them. No.
Let's go for the Land Raider.
If you want the full unit, you want to go into there.
We're going in there. So, here we go. Hitting on 3s. They shoot better than when
then
Terminator's the next
6s.
6s are what I need.
6s.
There's 2.
That's 2. That's what you want.
That's
nothing
2.
I can do there.
Yeah, just 2.
So 2 hunt points dealt
2
there.
hunt points dealt. Beautiful.
Okay, so 2 left. 3 left.
It's a beautiful thing. Right. Okay. So with that, it's just charges.
Yes.
It's just this squad charging there.
He can charge as well because they are relentless as well. Yeah.
I'll do that then.
So that's a 3. So probably that's a fail on them.
Oof. That is probably a fail.
Measure.
That's horrendous. Here's you got measuring tape?
Yeah, you needed a 4, so that failed. And then you need a
veterans,
a 5 there.
Okay, we're in. So that's something.
Yeah.
But that's not great.
Weight of attack should kill him.
Fingers crossed.
But I strike at the same time as you.
Whew.
So.
Oh dear. So here we are now, Mr. Pardo. I did kindly let him take a brace.
I said, can you please?
I was like, no.
Yes,
but yeah, so because nothing else he would do, guys, so you at least cut some attacks.
We're striking at the same time.
Yep.
You are higher weapon skill than me, so I'm hitting on 5s. That is
Beautiful.
only 1, and I
reroll,
which is
goes through. Okay.
Goes through.
So
unless you have Artificer armor there,
I do on the sergeant, so I'll take it on him.
Might as well do it on him. Yeah.
And we're okay.
Yeah.
So now we've got.
I think the Apothecary should try and kill him off first.
Apothecary, here we go.
Hitting on 4s.
4s?
Yep.
1 hit.
And 4s
with shred because of chainsaw. Nothing.
Okay, so he's not going to kill him.
He laughed. Now the champ with his power scythe.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. That's 2 hits. And strength 6.
Yes.
So wounding on 2s.
1
wound. No
AP
is what I needed.
It's
normal AP for you? It's only 6s I needed. He's fine. And now this is where the
12 attacks
going in.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s. Wow, that's pretty good.
Yep.
And 4s to wound. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Oh my word, that was absolutely shocking.
He survives.
He survives. I don't have anything.
And did you do a wound? No, so we just stay in combat.
There, yeah, that's it. Oh,
that was your turn 4.
Classic DC.
That was your turn 4.
My turn 4, exactly.
Interesting.
Now your turn 4.
Interesting.
Once more into the breach as turn 4.
Once more into the breach, dear friends. Once more, or close the wall up with our English dead.
Wow. I didn't know
I
about
think it went like that.
Yeah, yeah. If not, comment below.
And then I can carry it on.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
No.
Oh, I got shy. Now, movement done. We've poured through here, through the gap, into the abyss of death that will be this area momentarily. Push forward with the Land Raider.
Yeah, just shuffled
Benji.
up, yeah.
He just shuffled. I saw you move him. Don't give me that nonsense.
This one, this side has a cover save, so we need to do that separately.
Okay, and then the Spartans stay put. The 2 tactical squads have stayed put because they're in a great position.
Yeah.
And of course, he is still fighting the veteran
Just
squads.
imagine him full of blood there. How it changes into a world eater.
Ridiculous. So, do you want to go straight into shooting?
Yeah, we might as well, because it's going to be like quick turns now for
It is.
the last couple of turns. So, starting off with the Spartan.
Yes, I will.
Everything will be firing into your Land Raider.
I will evade.
And you will evade. Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
So, 4 shots first from the las cannon.
4 shots.
The heavy bolt is going to go into your death shrouds.
Oh, okay,
right?
sure.
So 4 shots, twin linked.
Okay.
Always misses with 1.
Yeah.
Always miss with 1.
Makes me happy.
And re-rolling.
Yes.
That's 1 glance and 1 pen.
Okay, pen. Yes.
Masters
Glance. Yes.
Oh,
come on.
Juicy. Okay, so heavy bolter next. Whoa.
Heavy bolter is 4 shots.
It's alive.
It's alive.
Twin linked.
Okay.
And
then
4's to wound because your toughness 5.
And toughness
5 on them, right?
4.
Toughness 4 is only for the instant killing hard
Yes.
right? So 1 wound.
One wound?
Yeah, I think it was 1 wound. I'll give it to you because you gave me something last time.
Okay. We're okay. I'll roll another just in case. We're okay.
Perfect. And then this one is going to go. I have to do them separately.
Yes.
You haven't evaded.
I
You have evaded already.
Yes, already.
So this one's the one with your cover save.
Okay.
Both miss.
Yes.
And this one's the one without the cover
Of course,
save.
yes.
Go through. Pen and a nothing.
1 pen. Nothing I can do?
Nothing you can do, no, sir. No, you can't.
Nope.
You don't get anything. 6.
Oh, that's
So just 1
1
hard point down.
Down to 3.
Heavy bolter again into your retinue.
Oh, las cannons do nothing. Did you notice that?
No, it started really well,
Yeah.
but they've lost power now in the end. So 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
2 ups.
1 wound.
1 wound. Yeah.
Down to 1. Nasty.
Okay, that was a very quick turn.
It was. They might have shrouded actually.
Really?
Let me roll that anyway. No, I lost it regardless, but I will check and let you guys know.
Okay.
Just in my head, it went shrouded.
Yeah, they've been dying from combat anyway.
Anyway,
so,
exactly, yeah.
a charge from him. Do you want Overwatch
Oh,
with your flamers?
I
Right?
might as well.
Wall of Death.
No, I'll brace.
Braced. Yeah.
Because I'll kill less, yeah. Brace.
So they're in with
They're
a
in,
6.
okay.
And he's still in combat.
Yeah,
So let's
so-
move those guys in. Prepare the amount
Oh.
of loads of dice that we're going to do. I'm going to challenge Typhon.
Are you
because
really?
Typhon versus Sigismund
It's going to happen.
is what we all wanted.
Here we go. The fight of fights. Now, a quick amendment. You do get an extra 2 inches because of Sigismund.
2 + 2 to charges. So that's why there's a couple more now in combat. And as apart from that, I get +2 to cutting down. What's it called?
Cut them down?
Sweeping
Sweeping advance.
advances. There we go.
Okay, so here we go. Now, before we begin, in the assault phase, of course, in the assault phase, I will be doing my Witch Blood, and it goes off. So I get weapon skill 7 now, which is really important.
Yeah, because I am weapon skill 7.
Yeah,
So.
and D3 extra attacks for an extra 2.
Okay,
so
we're both initiative
5.
5, so we both strike at the same time.
Now, I don't get an extra attack for Reaping Blow.
Nope.
Because
and I don't
it's
get
only
an
one.
extra attack for charging in because it's a disordered charge.
yes,
always.
because of my Shrouded
Okay,
Death.
so
and
I'll let,
grenades.
I'll let you go first because everybody wants to see Sigismund.
Okay.
We've seen Typhon a couple of times
Yes.
on the channel.
Okay, hitting on 4s. Oof,
Okay.
that's horrible. Wounding on 2s.
Always 2s.
Yeah, that's
2
2s.
wounds. Okay.
AP2, of course.
AP2. So 4 ups, which I fail 1.
So
I do have Fear No Pain,
Oh, okay,
which I pass.
nice.
Okay. So now I fight back. Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s.
Twin
Mastercrafted.
Mastercrafted is a hit.
Ooh.
And then my strength. What's your toughness? It's 4, right?
Toughness 4.
Okay, so I have a strength of 6. So 2's to wound,
2s to wound.
which I wound both times. Now, lift the camera up. Look at this smile. Now, we're in a challenge, so it means that any past invulnerable saves must be re-rolled.
Okay.
I am also instant death.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, he's
That's
a beast.
ridiculous.
He is a beast.
Am I instant death?
He is a beast.
I don't think so.
I know.
There must be something in that book.
What's your weapon?
Lickmere.
Two-handed weeping blow. Weeping blow.
Yeah, he doesn't have it.
Lick me, it's called. I'm sure that's how it started, and then changed to Lackme. Fleshbane and Weeping Blow. No, but you are.
Yeah. I know there's something in there. So I've got to roll these 4-ups, which I failed.
Failed anyway, so
he's
dead.
Dead.
Instant death.
Oh.
Sigismund called out Callous Typhon among the clash of warriors. The hulking Terminator advanced towards the Imperial Fist, and in a few swift strikes, Sigismund's blade found its mark and penetrated deep into the Death Guard's armor, bringing him to the ground.
So, there he is, slain. 4 wounds counted for the old combat resolution, but I will be fighting back at least into this squad. Hitting on... What's your weapon skill? 4?
My weapon skill is 4, yeah.
Okay, great. So
my weapon skill is
3s.
4.
So missed twice.
They actually get an extra weapon skill if they get charged.
Oh, that's good.
Which,
and now 2s. For 4, and one of those is straight to your invulnerable save.
Okay, so...
But
them,
it's actually save all your invulnerable
it's
saves.
AP3, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I have 4-up saves.
4-up saves.
There we go. 3 dead, 5 no ping, 5 ups, 2 dead.
2 dead.
So I'll
That
take
is not great.
this one and this one out.
That is not great.
Okay, so my initiative step, I won't get closer because I can't get closer.
Yep.
So these guys will just go like there, and it was basically all of these guys. So let me have a little count.
Yeah, I'll count, grab some dice, and catch you back in a second. So the Death Shroud are about to get hit hard by this Phalanx squad. Oh, and by the way, Death Shroud don't have Shrouded. It's Grave Wardens that have Shrouded. 6-up.
And Shrouded is just against shooting anyway.
Yeah,
so. Okay, so this amount, weapon skill 4 as well?
Weapon skill is 5 on them, I believe.
Oh, okay, so hitting on 5s, yeah?
Hitting on 5s. I'm going to quickly check that while you roll.
Yeah. So
yeah, let's go 5. Don't make me think.
That's 3.
Okay, great.
And then I think it's +1 strength, isn't it?
So 3's to wound.
Power axe. +1 strength, so 3's to wound. Okay.
Wow.
Let's see how it is. And then we've got 2 Thunderhammer attacks from the Sergeant.
Ah, okay.
Which is both hits.
Okay. Hits on 4s?
Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, it is hitting on weapon skill 5. So that is it.
So
you lose combat by...
do you have Vexilia?
I lost 2.
Yes.
I don't have a Vexilia. So
I count as 4, right?
Yeah, so you've lost by 3.
Yeah.
Because I've got a Vexilia and so -1 to that. 4, 5, 6.
We're sticking around. 7, 8, 9? What's the illusion?
9.
Yes.
9.
We're sticking around.
So 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you're sticking around.
That's quite big.
You are sticking around.
That's quite big.
It is big. That finishes off my turn. No. Let's do these attacks.
Yes, go on. You go first.
Okay, so 4 attacks because I haven't charged this time.
Yep. Hitting on
5.
my weapon skill's higher. Yep.
1 wound.
Okay. And then
you do have your Sergeant still
yes,
there?
Sergeant.
That was a 6, by the way.
Oh.
So you wouldn't do it on your Sergeant.
No, I do it on normally. And
5
then
up, feel no
5
pain.
feel no pain. No, so
was one wounded already?
No, that's the other squad, which you ran down horrendously.
So 1 wound on one of them.
So now my Sergeant fights back.
Yeah.
So he has
2 attacks.
2 attacks.
Just because we're in combat already.
Hitting on 3s, of which there is 1, and now I need that sweet 6. Come on. No.
That
it is wound. Strength 6.
Okay. 2 up.
Hey!
That made things much easier.
It is. Got him. That's something. Wow. Okay.
That finishes off turn 4.
This
is a 6-turn mission.
Yes.
So we do still have 2 turns to play out.
It's terrifying.
And it's getting tasty.
Yes, it's very slipping away from. It's slipping away from very quickly. I don't know what to do now. I need to have a little think, and we'll catch you back in a second. Okay, here we are. Lots of thinking to do. This unit
close. It's so close.
It's so close.
It's down to the roles for each of the objective markers we have.
Yes.
A War of Lies to see how many, if they're lying or not, basically.
Yeah, and also if I can plink off some of the wounds here and there. So, basically how it's going 2 dreadnoughts push forward. So we're nice and close to get into there and try and chop as many of them as possible and hold them back.
Can you just imagine them like pushing through with a shield,
Yeah.
like, holding the line?
Two dreadnoughts just sweeping in.
Typhon's just been slaughtered.
Don't remind me. Now, we've pushed forward with the Vindicator, so now he is within 24 inches of this Spartan, and we have shifted slightly with this here just to get some shots off to see what we can shoot at over on here. Then over here, we've pushed forward to get back into Rhino with this squad because it's about saving bodies at this point. Or go around and do some pot shots, I don't know at this point. But this squad has been useless to me all game. I was so excited about using them.
Yeah, the problem is they got pinned in a really bad moment.
Yes.
And
really
right now, because this mission is kill points, you really now get to a stage where you want to start hiding them
and saving
them because look, I don't have a lot of shots, but las cannons go through. Heavy bolters can finish off certain units, and
it quickly piles up. So anyway, that being said, let's quickly get stuck into shooting. Coming up, starting off the shooting phase with the Vindicator going in. Now I do have an Nuncio box. I think you can see the back of that Land Raider.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
So cheeky reroll may be needed. But that
minus
should be
3,
fine, actually.
which will still hit it. Yeah,
perfect. So
strength is
its ordnance is strength 12,
minus 2 because it's a template weapon. And obviously a flare shield minuses 2 template weapons. So strength 8 at the moment.
So
you need a 4 to
strength 8 minus 2.
No, strength 10.
Strength 10.
Yeah.
So 4s.
Nothing.
Wow.
Because you needed 40 grams.
That Vindicator is rubbish.
It's been bad.
It's been very bad. Now,
shooting. You don't want to shoot with the Contemptors.
No, they're going in.
You've got that Land Raider still.
Okay, this Land Raider.
I've shot like 20 las cannons.
It's so ridiculous. It's going into that one.
Okay.
Actually, let's do the missiles over here first, because if they got lucky, then I could fire into the other one.
Perfect.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 shots from the missile squad going into the side of this Land Raider.
We'll have a cover save there.
Okay. So 1 miss. That's it, boys. That's what we want now. Give me just at least 2 6s.
At least.
At least 5 6s. Nope.
Nothing. No Sunder on them, which is sad. So now we've got the Land Raider.
Yeah, Land Raider going.
I will evade here.
Okay. 4 shots. 3 hits.
And 5s.
Rerolling.
Ooh, 2 pence.
Come on.
Okay.
2 pence. Don't do this 5-up nonsense to me every time.
1 goes
through.
Okay, you need a 6 to get a point.
Okay, should I do
at this time?
Yes.
You really want to pop these.
I've got 1 more shot as well from my twin links.
Okay, do you want to do the 2?
I'll do twin link first.
Yeah, do the twin link first.
Okay, hits. Doesn't do anything.
Sunder.
No. Okay, so it's down to this one.
You need a 6 now.
I need a 6.
Don't do this to me.
Oh, of course.
And he ignores it as well.
Yeah.
So down to 1.
Down to 1, and that is all I have in terms
That's all you're shooting, yeah. So we go straight into combat. These 2 we're not going to roll for.
Yeah, can't fail.
Just go boink.
They're straight in.
Boink.
So
and that is it.
You can't brace because you're already in combat.
Yes.
So we have 4 attacks. Should I do them together?
You might as well, because they are initiative 4. So you are striking at the same time. Now, I am weapon skill 5 because I have been charged now. And when my unit is charged, I'm quickly going to check that. But I think when I get charged, I get weapon skill 5 for that.
It's not one of Mr. Pardo's magic rules, is it?
No, it is 100% real. But I just want to make sure that it doesn't say if you're already in combat or anything like that.
Let's check that, and let's get to combat coming up. So, we check the rule, and you don't get it.
Yeah, so it's really weird, because if it's at the beginning it says if I'm locked in combat, basically, you don't get it, but if you get charged, you do get it. But I'm locked already in combat, so we think 99% sure that I don't get the +1 weapon skill.
Yes, which makes me happy.
The end.
The end. So 8 attacks because I get +1
weapon skill 4.
Weapon skill 4 to my weapon skill 5.
3s.
Hitting on 3s. Okay, take out the misses, and now we're looking for
choose to wound.
Choose to wound with murder strike, but I don't think it really matters because I'm strength 10.
Yeah.
But that is 3 murder strikes if that does it.
No, it doesn't do anything.
Okay, so 5 then.
So 5 wounds. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
4 ups. Yeah, and just 4 ups.
Just 4 ups.
So 2 dead.
Okay.
And I can't take any feel no pain. And I am leadership. I am fearless as well because of Sigismund.
Yes.
So nothing I can do there.
So
now it's your turn to attack. Sorry, no, my Sigismund was
Sigismund.
First. Yeah. So he's got 4 attacks.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. 1 is mastercrafted, so full house there.
Nice.
And then wounding on strength 6. So wounding on
Toughness 4.
2s, right?
Yeah.
So that is 4 5-ups.
5-ups. Nope, they're
And
dead.
they are instant death. So
They are dead.
nice. I like this.
So one was on 1 wound left anyway.
Yeah.
So,
That doesn't matter because these are now fearless.
oh yeah, the fearless.
So I can't cut them down. Now it's my turn to strike. Now I did pay 50 points, I think it was.
Right.
Something crazy. How much did I pay? Let's check this.
50 points for
Um,
big reveal.
50 points for Meltabombs on the whole unit,
Wow.
which is great. But 50 points is a lot to invest. But against this, it's great now.
Right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys.
Okay.
I can actually move now this guy in. Probably this guy can move further in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attacks. Unwieldy.
Okay.
And I'll go into, all of them will go into 1.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So I think I'm going to get this right.
Okay.
First time I'm using
Meltabombs.
Meltabombs. I think both of us, right? I don't think we've got
Yep.
to use any Meltabombs before.
I've only ever used them
Yeah.
on Chaos Gate, the 90s PC game.
I still need 2 hits though. So my weapon skill is 4, your weapon skill is 5. So
Yep.
I'm hitting on 5s. Just 1. Great. That's great.
That's great.
And then what is the Meltabomb is strength 8, so 3 is to wound,
3 to wound.
which is a wound.
Okay.
And this is AP 1, so
5
5
up.
up, which is a pass. Perfect.
So that was fun.
That was fun. That finishes off.
Do they have multiple Meltabombs? Like infinite? Like
Yeah, multiple.
yeah.
Multiple. So that finishes off turn 5. Your turn 5. Yeah, your turn 5.
Oof.
So
It's your turn 5 now?
yep, it's going to be quite quick.
Wow. Okay, big brother, little brother.
Yes.
Gonna go.
I should be shooting at something else, but I am not. So I'm going to try. I just want to kill that Land Raider. Now it's
That's
just
fair.
like,
Yeah, I feel the same.
My blood is boiling because I now have to, what do you call that? Red sight, right? When you
Red
really,
mist.
Red mist. So he's going to go into him. Do you
Okay.
want to?
No, I'll evade with the big.
Okay, so hitting on 3s.
Yes. Okay.
Shall I reroll that one?
Yes, go on then. I'll let you have it. There, the
This
dice
is-
decided the gods were
And 5s.
determined.
Rerolling.
Rerolling.
That is 1 more glancing hit.
Okay, so down to 2.
You do have a 6-up save.
Oh, thank you. My confidence in.
There we go.
Hey!
I knew it.
Shit, it's anything.
And then the heavy bolt can't shoot at anything. So the Spartan next, hitting on 3s.
Evade.
Rerolling. Always a miss.
Always a miss.
And 5s. Ooh.
Sunder.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
So 1 glance and 2 pens.
Okay.
Don't do the same as before, please.
So we'll do the glance.
Okay.
No, so that goes through down to 2.
Yeah.
And
And
then
pens.
pens. Pen.
Passes and
No.
passes.
So he's gone regardless.
Does he explode?
Does he explode?
No, he
No,
doesn't.
But he is a wreck.
And that is great because that's another point for me.
That is great for you.
That finishes off my shooting phase.
Yes.
They stay put. We go back into combat. My initiative first is with
It's
Sigismund. So let's go into Sigismund
Okay.
again. And he's got 4 attacks.
4 attacks.
Oh. Now he's instant death, so it's D3 damage on each of these.
Okay.
So I'm hitting on 3s.
Yep.
With 1 reroll for Mastercrafted. And then strength 6, so I'm looking for 5s.
5s.
And there's nothing that changes this. No. So 5s. 1 goes through.
1 goes through.
AP2, so going to invulnerable save.
5 up. Nope.
Nope, D3
D3.
is just 1.
Right, so down to 5. Now I fight back.
You fight back
3
with all your
attacks
attacks.
apiece.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm no longer charging.
Mhm.
Hitting on 3s. Nice. And then wounding on 2s. So that's another 5.
5, nice.
Don't do what you did last time.
4-ups.
Like that.
Ooh, even worse. Okay, so I'm taking him off. And then I'll pile in a bit more. Just there, there.
Don't get greedy.
So 3 of them can't attack,
Okay.
which is these 3. The rest are within 2 inches of someone in base contact. So they're all going to do Meltabombs. And I'm going to try and take one down because it's more important to do that.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 attacks.
12 attacks.
4, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Here we go.
Hitting on 5s though.
Hitting on 5s, yeah.
2.
Ooh, better than last time.
I need to start hitting better. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
5 ups.
Save 1.
Save 1, D3 because
D3.
they are instant death.
There's just 1.
1. No!
Yeah.
No!
Down to 4.
Okay.
Sorry,
So,
that was awful because I only killed 1.
yes.
But it's good for me because it's keeping everything locked in combat.
Yes.
And let me get a cheeky flame here to pop on top of this guy because he
And
is
that we go on to turn
6. The last turn.
I think we're doing this right. I think it's turn 6.
I don't even know anymore.
Yes. So, yeah, let's go straight onto your movement coming up.
Sounds good. Here we are at my last turn, my last bit of movement. We've shuffled along here, so there's no more cover saves for this Land Raider. We've moved, and I actually forgot to do dangerous terrain.
Yes,
on
that was
on the last one.
On your turn 5.
Yes, so my turn 5 is, of course, but I get to re-roll.
Yes, because you
because
have
my
a
Dozer Blade, which is fine.
Now you have to do it again.
Again. We're fine.
It's fine.
Whew. You know me, my rolling ones, I can imagine. So anyway, now I'm in range of this guy. So I'm going to pop him with a, hopefully, I still have my Nuncio box to see him. Ah, we're hitting.
It's a definite hits.
So, Ordnance 1. So it's 2.
Yes, strength 12.
So I guess, no flare shield.
No flare
reduction.
shields on this one.
Okay,
So that is a penetrating hit. I do have a cover save of a 6 up.
here we go.
I'll
you
reroll
reroll that.
that one. And there we go. I knew it was coming.
I knew it was coming,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I knew it was coming. And you knew it as well. Okay, so we do have these guys that have just conga lines so I don't get a cover save.
Yes, 7.
And I will be evading now that I know that it's the last shooting.
Of course you are. Of course you are. 6s. Come on.
Nothing. Perfect. Straight into combat.
Straight
for your
into combat.
last turn.
Sigismund. By the way, I didn't move anything. There's no need.
Yeah,
Nothing's gonna change.
you could have embarked if there was some
yeah,
shooting
didn't
against
really
it,
need
but
to do anything.
I haven't got enough shots to actually kill it. And as well, I'm going to target the Vindicator. Just because it's an easier target with las cannons.
Yes.
So, Sigismund.
Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Uh,
Hitting on 3s. Mastercrafted.
Mastercrafted.
Nice.
And then looking for
5s.
5s.
Ah. Shame. Shame. But I am fighting back with 6 attacks. Hitting on 3s. And killing on 2s. Well, I wish killing on 2s. Since you roll 4 wounds, please.
4 wounds. 4 ups.
Here's 4 4-ups.
2.
Oh,
So
2 die.
slowly whittling down. I will get this guy off now.
Okay.
Just move this guy up. Because the...
Pretty sure that's not legal, but we'll...
yeah. I
you can move afterwards?
No, now I'm
now
fighting.
you consolidate, right. I thought you meant...
now. No.
He'll die and I'll just
I'll
move
die.
him.
I'll place him here.
Right, here we go.
Okay, so again, now everybody probably... I don't think he's still in range. So I'll miss him out. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, 12.
And I'm going to carry on doing the... This is my last turn, right? This is turn 6?
This is it. You basically need to kill one of
so
them,
everybody's going to go into that. Now I'm going to check that I am 100% within 2 inches of someone in base contact. So, okay, so he can't, if I move him here, he can't, so 1 less.
Okay.
So because I want everybody to go into 1.
Makes sense.
It makes sense to get a kill point.
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Here
12.
Here we go.
Feels like your turn again.
4, 8. So this is your
My
turn 6.
Yeah.
So I still have another turn. Okay, this is this made me happy.
Oh, good.
8, 12.
Okay,
Now,
here we go.
Please,
Please.
bit better. Come on, 5s. Only 2.
Oh.
So bad. Nothing.
Wow.
Nothing again. Strength 8.
Yeah.
Nothing still.
Wow.
I do reroll 2 wounds because they're armor bane.
Oh, that could have changed things.
Yeah. So that's 1 more.
1 more.
Which is a fail. D3.
D3.
I just want to cry. I can't kill them. Oh, that's bonkers.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
the hitting on 5s is the part.
don't cut off because this is going to be quite quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
Turn 6.
Yes.
this Spartan going into your Demolisher.
Okay.
You won't evade, obviously, because you want to do it with the twin linked.
True. That one though, can both? You want to move it? So
I'll
yeah,
move
exactly. Do that. There you go.
that.
Right. I will wait for the twin linked.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Waiting for twin linked, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So
So
here we
first
go.
one's hitting on 3s and wounding on 5s. Sorry, not wounding. Glancing on 5s.
Fives.
So one glance.
One glance. Nothing to
Six,
do
yeah,
there.
6 up from your
6 up.
obscuring guys.
Nope. Nothing.
And he has 4 wounds, I suppose.
I think he's got
4
4
hull
hull
points?
points. Yep.
Okay.
I'm fairly certain.
We'll need to check. Do you want me to check here quickly?
I can check while you carry on
Okay.
because I have right here.
Okay. And then we're going to go into the 4 shots twin linked.
Now this is I will evade.
from the Spartan.
of course.
You are evading, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Twin linked. All hits. And now. Oh,
Oh, come on.
okay.
Oh, that's
two,
not what I want.
2 penetrating hits.
Are the 4s not?
Oh, yes, they are. True.
Yeah.
I don't know what I got before, but
I don't remember either, but I'm not going to give it to you because you forgot. It is 4 hull
it's
points.
my fault for forgetting. It's
So-
4 hull points, so it's down to 3 now.
It's down to 3.
So 2
So
glancing,
2 glancing. So
down to 2,
down to 2.
and 2
And then
pens.
pen number 1, pen number 2. Oh,
Ooh,
so just
so it's-
1. So it could be live on 1 wound if you.
Yes, I
don't
need
blow it
to
up.
actually see what happens. Here.
Oh.
5 plus 1 is immobilized.
But he lives on
So it
1
lives.
wound.
Yeah.
Brutal. I
Brutal.
love that.
Okay, and then we go into combat.
Combat.
So 4 attacks from
Do you-
Sigismund.
Do you just want to roll your. Yeah, exactly.
4 rolls for, Sigismund first. With 1
Mastercrafted.
mastercrafted,
Oh,
which
no.
is
And then.
oh,
Oh, 2.
finally
5 up.
2 5-ups.
Okay.
Don't do this. I just want to cry. What is wrong with these dreadnoughts? What is wrong? Now
Okay.
it's your turn.
Okay. I don't think I need to do anything. It's not going to change anything.
It won't. Yeah, you don't
won't-
even have to.
no.
Yes, because you can kill some. That meaning that I have less Meltabombs.
Okay.
against you.
So we went back and checked the footage because we had a little chat, and to be fair,
You were about to strike with the dreadnoughts. The camera
Yeah.
stayed without camera battery, so we thought, look, let's check the footage anyway because it was just there. It is going to make a difference maybe for a kill point.
Yeah.
So I actually glanced. I actually got a 4 and a 1 on these shots before.
yes.
I actually re-rolled both of them because I thought I was looking for 5s.
Yes.
So what we're going to do is we're going to keep that 4, which I wouldn't have re-rolled.
Nope.
And then we're going to... I did get a 1 and a 4 next turn, but I think it's only fair to re-roll
Exactly.
this one again. So no.
No.
So only 1 more glance, which you have a 6-up save. If not, it is gone. Down to the dice cards.
Ah,
No.
5.
So that would
Is
be another wreck.
another wreck.
Yes.
But that is my
Yeah.
Vindicator.
We've been so all the time shooting las cannons into armor 14 that
Yes.
when we shoot at something else,
It's
it's like,
like-
we carry on rolling at armor
everything's a
14.
Land Raider.
Now, your turn now to strike with the dreadnoughts. You weren't going to strike because it was going to make much sense, but
No.
you can kill some of my models, meaning that I have less Meltabombs to actually kill another dreadnought. So, 3 attacks each, sir.
3 attacks each. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hitting on 3s,
Hitting on 3s.
wounding on 2s.
And wounding on 2s. 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Murderous
4
strike and all that jazz.
4 up saves.
Because you just do that.
And
It's
1 more
it's,
dead.
It's very
This one was the guy that couldn't reach you. I think.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. So,
Okay, so
12 attacks.
yes.
Man, I've been putting a lot of attacks into you.
A lot.
And when they go through, you're either passing them or the instant killing is
I love
doing.
this.
So 3, 6, 9, 12.
Okay.
I think I'm going to finish off in a bang here.
yeah.
I think it's going to be a blown up
think so
dreadnought
too.
here. So hitting on 5s.
hitting on 5s.
2 again.
2.
Wow.
Wow.
So bad.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s.
Yes.
Re-rolling this time. Don't need it.
First one. No. Second one. No.
Okay,
That's
so
it.
2d3?
Don't get.
That's
There
him
it
dead.
is.
So that's 3, 4. Does he blow up?
Does it matter?
Range-wise. But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, right?
Because
'Cause I
you
can't-
won't kill the full unit.
No.
I won't kill that dreadnought with that explosion.
No.
So now we're going to stop. We're going to count how many kill points we have.
Yes.
And then come back and record the War of Lies objectives.
Well. Look how happy he is.
I thought it was closer than this.
It was closer mid-game and it's pulled away.
pulled away at the very end.
It's
so
pulled away at the very
let's count the kill points.
Yes.
You want to follow me?
Okay.
Kill points, which is called, by the way, it's called death toll.
Okay.
So at the end of the game, each side gains 1 victory point for each unit they have destroyed, or that is falling back at the end of the game. So on the board, there is 1,
Yes.
2,
Yes.
3, 4, 5,
Yes.
6,
Yes.
7, 8, 9, 10, plus say the Warlord is 11. Now on your side, you've killed 1,
Yes.
2 dreadnoughts, and you can
Yep.
go and check. So
yes.
1,
2 dreadnoughts.
2, 3,
3,
4,
5, and then 6 with the Warlord, 7
with
with
Slay the Warlord.
Slay the Warlord.
Now, you can roll for your War of Lies here,
Might as well,
which is the big 5,
which is 3.
which grants you 3. Wow. So that is,
And 11?
what did you get?
8, I think.
6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7.
7.
8 with Warlord.
No,
9,
no,
10,
that's
11.
7, 8, 9, 10.
So 10.
And I've got 11.
You're already.
So I can't lose, but let's have a bit of fun. So roll for here. That
2
would
points.
grant me another 2, taking me to 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15. Oh, there it is.
I am victorious.
Victory to the Imperial Fists.
What a game.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Cracking game.
End of game conclusion. Friendly fist bump, I guess.
And it would just yeah, let's talk about it at the end.
Yeah. There we have it. End of the game and a victory to the Imperial Fists. The Loyalists have won. Now, stop smiling. It was a very, very good game, though.
Wow, cracking game.
And I think we're in agreement that War of Lies is our favourite mission.
I love it.
Because it just...
At the back of your head, you're constantly thinking,
Yeah.
I still have to go through that.
Yes.
That stress.
Yes.
Which is a big stress.
All the other bits. Changes how the game is played quite a lot, the dynamic of it. So going into the game...
3,000 points.
3,000 points. I liked it a lot.
Yes. Is it our first 3,000 point game?
I think so.
Or did we play one on SN Plus?
I don't
Where
think
you
it was-
took the big super heavy?
I still think that was 2,500
Okay.
because I remember saying people were saying, "What is wrong with you taking
Okay,
a Lord
okay.
of War
Okay, yeah,
in a
that's true.
2,500 point
That's
game?"
true.
But I just wanted to play with it, and it spoiler alert.
Final
It's not
reminder,
like-
there's a lot of more content on SN Plus. So you
There
can
is.
hit the join button.
Yep.
And there's a specific tier for Horus Heresy. You've probably heard us say it like 3 times in this barrier.
Yeah, probably, but
you can go and check it out.
hey, if you can't hit, just hit subscribe because it really helps us.
Yeah.
You know. Anyway, I digress. But 3,000 points, I like it a lot.
Yeah.
It's a really nice point. I understand why they say 2.5 to 3,000, and 3,000 is quite a nice sweet
Yeah,
spot.
definitely.
Because I had,
It's brutal.
unlike 40k, I felt like I had a lot on the table, and it lasted quite a long time.
It's lasted the
Right?
whole game, right?
It's
And I know I mentioned it before, but aesthetically,
Yeah,
Horus
really
Heresy
nice.
on the table looks like a game, a battle game,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Where 40k aesthetically, I'm not liking the vibe of how it looks.
yeah,
It's not a massive problem, but
No.
like I've been like really like imagining it, the phalanx moving through that small corridor.
Yeah.
Sigismund fighting Typhon, you know, it's
Yeah.
all those massive moments along.
ultimately, the immersion on
Yeah.
the tabletop is a big factor, at least for our perspective, for many others, I imagine as well,
Yeah.
in how you enjoy the game. Otherwise, you wouldn't paint your models or you wouldn't get your terrain ready and all this kind of stuff because you want that kind of sense of immersion.
Yeah.
You want to lose yourself in the world.
And
of
I love
Horus
that you
Heresy.
don't have to hide as much.
Yeah.
You are looking for those cover saves, but you're
Yeah.
not constantly looking for, oh, there's so much high AP on the table that my army is going to get banished. No, that doesn't happen
No,
there,
it doesn't.
which we really enjoy.
We still like 40k, but I mean, Horus Heresy at the moment, it reminds me of old Warhammer Fantasy, where I used to love to see the full army on the table.
Yeah, it's a story, right?
Yeah.
It's a story. You're playing a story and it really good.
Anyway.
Now, I've touched base already on Sigismund versus Typhon.
Ugh.
I think we have to talk about Sigismund.
Mhm.
I've spoken about him many times off camera, off the battlefield, and told him he's a beast. He's
Yeah,
a beast.
he's a beast.
Heresy, first edition of Heresy, he was like you could throw him into a Primarch and he would maybe even win the battle.
Wow.
I don't think he's as good as first edition, but he is still a wrecking ball.
Yeah.
Wrecking ball. You weren't expecting that.
It's the finesse he has, just to be like, wham, just wham, dead.
Typhon's dead.
Yeah. Like, yeah, he was incredible. Like Typhon's a good, I want to say all-rounder is probably the wrong word, but he's got a lot of attacks that are very good. He can buff units around him, poison and
Wounds
fleshbane.
very easily.
He wounds really easily. He's got a lot. He's got fire and protocols too, 2 different types of guns, a psychic gun, like a blast as well. He's really good. He's an all-round just a beast for 200 points. But Sigismund just made mincemeat out of him.
Oh, so good. What did he kill? Like him and killed 2 other of his retinue, didn't he?
He's easily. He just
and then couldn't go through those dreadnoughts at the end.
I know.
Meltabombs galore. Sigismund trying to get in there.
That was good for me, at least. But in going into the game itself, I think mistake-wise I made, well, 1 was a bit unlucky, but 2 was mistakes. I think if I had kept the Death Shroud and Typhon out of that kind of, what do we call it, the breach between the Rhino and they all poured through and you actually end up obviously killing them, and keeping him away from that unit, I would have, that's what, 1 point for him, another point for the ward, and another point for the 3 points right there.
3 points, yeah.
Well,
I think I would have, like, where would you have gone?
Well, because you kept going around either side, I would have just pulled back, and then whichever side you had to commit to, I would have gone further back.
Personally, I would have like split up my 2 characters and the
don't know if I can because they're a retinue.
No, I would have split up my 2 characters and a unit of 20 on the other side. So wrecking balls on either side. But it's something that you could have done.
Because I'm just thinking, how else would I have saved points? Everywhere else, I got unlucky with the pinned unit of
that was good.
Despoilers. The Mortalis destroyers. Sorry.
Destroyers.
Now, I don't know how good they would have been, but at least they would have thrown a lot of attacks going. I think they have 3 attacks.
And they have rad grenades as well, so they're wounding on 3s.
They have like 5 attacks coming into a charge. With 2 close combat weapons, chain swords, so on and so forth, charging. It means I would have done a lot of attacks at least to your phalanx and like whittle them down a little bit. Because they were pinned, they didn't do anything really much in the game, which is a lot of points sat there.
I was looking forward to actually seeing what
Me too. Next time. I'll bring him next time, guys, and we'll give him a go.
I think like list-wise, I think it was quite balanced. There was those hard-hitting moments on both sides. Good close combat as well. Good shooting. So many laser cannon shots left, right, and center. Rerolling. Sunder, rerolling. But just you can see how good. Like you read on the novels about land raiders and Spartans and how good they are moving across the battlefield to their target they actually want, being shot by everything, you know, and you could actually see it in this game, how survivable they are.
And that's what's nice about Horus Heresy is that it adds to the flavour of the books and the stories quite well, like that land raider.
My first land raider went pop.
Straight away.
And the other 2 just got shot by 20 laser cannons.
I got really lucky at the start. I got so unlucky near the end. The Vindicator did nothing. The missile squad wasn't doing anything. Comment below, guys. Let me know like tactics, theory, and all that kind of stuff.
Same for me.
I want to learn. I probably did some things wrong. Sorry about that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the game regardless.
With that said, that's the end of us for today. More Horus Heresy content coming very soon. We have planned out a Christmas special as well. 4,000 points aside. Maybe some Zone Mortalis coming very soon as well. So yeah, a lot coming in the next couple of weeks. We'll catch you back in the next Battle Report coming very soon.